discovered that we have a room map after 33 sessions of not having one.
Woo!
And your semi-permanent abode for this campaign. You guys returned from the plane of Earth. It was mostly a roleplay session, and prepared yourselves, talking to your new sponsor, Kravanos, who didn't really know what it meant to be a sponsor, but came in bringing you guys a smattering of things. He thinks that's what it means. As you guys prepared yourself for the test of will, where you guys find yourself on today's morning, arriving in the arena, and you guys were a little bit between two different characters, unsure whether it was going to be Nashtari with her natural mental abilities, or if you were going to be walking in on a slew of iconography that resembles holy symbols and things of the sort. You guys find yourself walking into the arena. As you make your way in, you see that there's a few, similar to the last time you guys were here, there was a few different kind of stations that were set around the arena itself. This time in a similar fashion, but as you look around the room, you see there are like you've never seen this many quite obviously like clear like wizards and robed figures, and your generic like we are mages walking about through the arena at the moment. You see, as before, there's several different stations kind of laid out, and as your party steps through, a human in robes kind of steps forward towards your party. All right, and you're here today for the test of will. May I have your team name? As a secretary of sorts talks to you guys.
It's like Ayaki's gonna look at the person who's being recognized as our leader this entire time.
Yeah.
Rawls sounds like Klain. Did you forget our name again?
No, I would never. I look over
about that.
I look over at Ayaki. Mind link help.
I think Ayaki will look back over to you and just smile. Like, you brought this on yourself.
Oh,
good luck.
Well, anyway, the name's not important. We're here.
It's the Adventures Incorporated.
Adventures Incorporated.
Yes.
Yes. We were named ourselves after Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
Yeah. Adventures. Oh, right. And your leader is... yes. Klain, of course.
Klain.
Yeah, present.
Are you, though?
Are you sure about that?
I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm sorry, guys.
Same, bro.
All right. It looks like the last time you were here, the party member known as Nyal Kaminari entered. Who will be your entry for today?
A quick perception check for
So looking around,
religious iconography.
Passives. I'm not even gonna.
Okay.
Looking around the room, you see the arena. Rather, you see there. You don't see any holy iconography. The church does not appear to be here. You don't see what appears to be like religious robes of any sort. Some of the stations, you look over at one of the stations, you see there's currently like a participant who's sitting down and looking back into what looks like a crystalline mirror. Over at another station, you see there's like several mages kind of standing in a circle around somebody, and you can see, especially Nashtari to an bigger extent, but you can see kind of like waves going through there as something psionic is going on.
Great.
You're up, kid.
Yup, that would be
Alright.
our local Nashtari.
That puts me.
Right, me, what is your name?
Nashtari.
Nashtari. All right. It will be noted that Nashtari shall be your participant for this event, eliminating her from any future ones. All right. If you would proceed over to the northern side, you'll point over to where you see there's currently the circle of people around the contestant. The first station will be over there, and you will proceed around as they direct you to. And today, I couldn't make maps that I was happy with, so the arena today is going to be Theater of the Mind. I do apologize, but I couldn't make something I was happy with. I wasn't happy with
Theater
how
of
the
the
last
mind
arena
with
was.
a test of will. Jeez.
Yeah, it
all in your
works,
head.
right?
It's all in our head. God, I'm so.
Are we buffing Mira to make her a
nervous.
Christmas tree? Or Nash,
I
sorry.
told you, right? Yeah.
Oh god,
So
yeah, we are.
as previously, but while you guys are headed over and you're waiting to start taking on these challenges, feel free to buff way too much to your heart's content.
Owl's wisdom.
Okay, so Owl's wisdom is what advantage
What else
on
would you
wisdom
like?
Advantage
checks?
on wisdom checks.
Okay, cool. Just in the case of more taxing on the mind, perhaps the other version of, hold on, I'm trying to pull it up.
Actually.
Fox's cunning, or
Foxes, yeah, cunning.
Fox's cunning, yeah.
For charisma?
No,
Oh,
the one
intelligence.
for intelligence, yeah.
You already have
Um,
advantage on wisdom saves, right?
but
on
saves
wisdom
and
saves,
checks are
but-
different.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm
wisdom
saying.
checks are, yeah, I don't have it
I'm
on
looking at a
wisdom
different
checks,
spell.
but
You already
Oh,
have
yeah, I
advantage on
have
wisdom saves.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Fox's Cunning is the intelligence one, so.
Fox's cunning, Owl's
If
wisdom,
someone could
and
give me Fox's
Evil
cunning, that would
Splendor.
be helpful.
That's
Yeah,
the one
Eagle
I couldn't
Splendor is
think
the other
of.
version.
I gotcha. There you go.
All right, so
Yeah,
we got
I can do anything for 10 minutes,
enhanceability.
but I can't do it for more longer than that. So,
Y'all just kind of pats you on the back. That's all he can do.
I've got you covered for an hour.
Moral support.
I was gonna say I can enhance ability.
That's
for an hour.
right. Bardic inspiration, possibly.
If,
what do you want
could you
me to
imagine?
inspire you right now, or would you want to wait till later?
Let's try waiting for later. I think
Okay.
I'm feeling confident on this first one, at least.
You got this, Nash.
Nash D? Oh shit.
Who's D?
Who is D?
You know, I don't know. I was trying to talk to Rollis. Like I said, didn't sleep well last night.
Rollis's nickname is D sometimes, but not all the time.
All right. Is there any other
Oh.
spells being cast?
I
should
don't
be
have
aware of?
anything
I'm
else
nervous.
I can give her.
I'm nervous about casting a concentration on myself in case they don't want me to use a concentration on myself. But I do get a free casting of it, so if they tell me to stop, it's not too
Really
much off my
close.
back. Okay, I'm gonna. Right as I'm about to go into this first trial, I'm going to give myself Bless using Magic Initiate, but right before going in.
Yeah, yeah.
So that I have it for the full duration. Yeah.
I have a
You know what's going on.
weird thing I want to do.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm not going to cast the spell on Nash, or on anybody on another team. I want to cast it on myself. I want to cast See Invisibility to see if anybody decides to invisibly mess with anything during the tournament.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
So I will cast See Invisibility. It lasts for 1 hour. So I'll cast it just before things
Yep,
kick
it's-
off.
Non-concentration.
Yep.
It's just
Just to see if because we know somebody disappeared invisible in the Earth plane, doesn't mean they didn't make their way over here. So
Fair.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
okay. Has advantage on those.
Nice.
I'm
Natural
Yeah.
20.
sheesh.
Nice.
So as you cast this spell, looking around, you do note there are it appears that there are some like extra guards that appear to be around the arena that are hiding invisibly. But
That
aside
makes
from
sense.
aside from that, I know you'll be specifically keeping an eye out like during these tests,
Uh-huh.
but otherwise nothing else sticks out to you at
Okay.
the moment.
Wait.
Fair enough.
I have a question.
I have an
The
answer.
potions that we were given,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
were any of those bless in a bottle?
I don't think so.
I don't,
Don't believe
so.
you got a
Because-
potion of heroism.
Yeah. So it's not we didn't get a potion of heroism. I know we got a potion of haste. I know we got several healing potions.
I can do heroism for a minute, but it's not gonna last very long.
Y'all yoinked the
Oh, I
cloud
don't-
giant and
no,
the
no,
healing
no,
potions.
Potion
Well,
of
the top-
heroism is
Yeah.
bless in a bottle, D.
Yeah, potion of heroism is not the
Yeah, I have
heroism
the
spell.
but
It's called the same
It's
thing, but it
numbered.
functions
Confusing on purpose.
Yeah.
differently.
dumb.
Yeah, it's confusing on purpose. Yes.
A little different.
confusing on purpose.
I
Should
would
just be
laugh
potion
if
of
the
bless.
bottle of
Spell I got to.
bless. I would laugh if the bottle of if they were to create a bottle of bless if it gave you the effects of heroism. It feels
Gosh,
like
that'd be the
something.
worst.
You know,
Sense.
you know what I could
Absolute
do
worst.
additionally.
Hmm.
What's that?
Attached to my ring that I currently have, the
Mhm.
ring of thing, is my cloak of protection, which would give you an additional +1 to your saves.
I would need to attune to that, sir.
Not if it's attached to the ring.
If it's attuned to the ring specifically, you could take whatever your ring of attunement is attuned to off and put the other one on. But it depends on what you're using for that attunement slot at the moment.
But I don't wanna. I currently am attuned to my staff, my robe of the archdruid, the stars, and the ring of attunement is to my ring of spell storing. I mean, we could say that I don't need the shield spells, but we don't know that for certain.
That's fair. That's why I'm offering that. That's something you could do.
I'm gonna say I'm good
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
It's a good idea though, but
Yeah, my
I'm
ring
also
goes
thinking
back and forth.
aesthetically. I'm also thinking aesthetically, 2 robes is kind of awkward.
Put 2 robes on.
Hey, don't
Hey,
knock it till you try.
A cloak could just go up over your head and be around. It's not necessarily a full body cloak.
We're all wearing several layers of clothing right now. It's fine. Whatever.
That is also true.
I know. I'm just.
I mean, I have my elf's cloak of protection flavored as a scarf.
Yeah, like it
Yeah,
can be
I
flavored
know.
whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But anyway,
As long
that
as
was
it's
just
in
a
the
Yeah, I
thought.
think I'm
slot,
good.
yes.
So, you guys prepare yourself, discuss spells and such. Rala's holding off on the inspiration for now. As you prepare yourselves, the line opens up and it is your turn, and the kind of the circle opens up to allow you into the center. If you would,
Yes.
next contestant, please.
As I walk in, pop bless on myself.
Okay. The circle closes in around you. Are you ready?
I suppose as ready as I'll ever be. What am I to expect?
Prepare yourself.
All right.
As you step forward and step into the center of these mages, the air around you begins to shimmer and starts to distort with different shapes and unsettling whispers kind of going past your ear.
Mhm.
As on the edge of your vision, almost seeming like it's past the mages themselves, shadows kind of begin to dance on the edge of your vision.
Mhm.
Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. So I'm going to just go. The way that this works, I have to do it first and then use my reaction to get advantage. So I guess
Okay.
I'll
Is
just
that
go
how
ahead and do
you're?
advantage. Hold on, let me link it for you so you can see what I'm working with here.
Yeah. You're a dual mind. When you make a you can use your reaction to gain advantage on the. Okay, so basically you just make a second roll. Yeah.
Before or after you roll. So you can just say I have advantage.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
tell
just
you.
go ahead and do that.
Yeah. You can just roll advantage. You'll have your reaction.
Ooh, boy.
Nice.
And anyways, continue.
Yep. As the shadows kind of start to dance on the edge of your vision, these like doubts and fears try to seep into your mind, but you persevere and they veer off from your mind. Made the first DC. The mages intensify their spells slightly, and you can start to visibly see waves through the air as everything past the mages goes completely dark.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second save.
Okay. That's a 30.
29. Yeah, 30.
Damn,
Yeah.
girl.
Wisdom's your thing. As this darkness tries to seep in further around you, you just... It doesn't phase you at all. The darkness disperses, and you can clearly see through the illusion, and the magic fades.
Mhm.
Okay, you got an A on the first one.
Yay!
Yay.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah, you can do it.
Good work. Congratulations. Please proceed to the next trial. And
Thank
they
you.
will gesture you over. You guys make your way over. As you see, there's a few people who are on these small like meditation pads. If you would, please have a seat.
As I'm going over to this DM,
Mhm.
do I notice anything going on with the station? Like, isn't it another mental game? Is it obvious what is being done here? Are they doing was there anything visual, I guess?
Currently, they're waiting. It looks like they have like a number of mats, and they're waiting for enough people to gather around. As this one seems to be done in a group of people.
Oh, great. Okay.
I will say, because of passives in the party, when you guys entered into the arena, there was a lot. You don't know if it was this station or another one, but there was like a lot of noise more than like the talking of people, like purposeful noise.
Mind linked Rallis. I'll take that inspiration now.
I turn over to Nashchari. So, you did so well in that last one. You have no problem. You are smart. You was kind. You was important. You was beautiful. You got this. Inspiration.
Thank you.
You are valid.
You are valid. I love it. All right. And same as I did before, but I'll use a spell slot this time. Bless on myself again. Because minute.
Okay. Yep. So after like a few minutes, about a dozen people gather, kind of sitting down on these meditation pads.
Ah, shit. I waited a few minutes. Okay, well.
You can have your bless. It's fine.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna take that from
Benevolent
you.
DM. Benevolent DM.
Yeah, you would be able to cast it like as they're about to begin. I'm not gonna nickel and dime you here.
Kind DM. Benevolent DM.
Yes. After everyone kind of gathers, a person steps forward from the group. Amidst the chaos of the arena, champions must be able to find themselves within a tranquil oasis, an inner peace. And thus, even amidst the most noisy and ruckus, you must be able to tune yourselves in and tune out the things that do not matter. He steps back, and outside of where, so there's 4 mages on like your northeast southwestern sides, and you see they put their hands out, and kind of a wall kind of goes around the group. As one of them steps forward on the inside of this like barrier of sorts, and the most heinous, ruckus music of no particular like genre starts blaring out and reverberating off of all these walls. Those of you outside, you can hear the noise, but it's kind of like dampened. And I need you to give me an insight check.
An insight check. Do I have anything to insight check? Does that mean
You have advantage on insight checks due to the ability enhancement.
To enhance ability. Beautiful.
Yes. Bless will not work.
Bless will not work. Okay, I will uncheck it then. I'm trying to think of anything else that I would need to add. I don't think I do, so I'll go ahead and roll. Unless, of course, the inspiration from, Rawless.
If you need
I'm gonna
it.
sit
That's
with
pretty
that.
good. I don't know.
I'm gonna
not
sit with
bad.
that one.
Yeah, 27, pretty good. You pick up on that as this music starts blaring. You feel they're looking for you guys to like lose your cool, complain, have like a scowl or something on your face, and you just kind of rest your emotions and just try to drone it out as much as possible. After a few seconds, the noise level starts to pick up once more. Give me a second save or a second check.
Yep. It's a pair of 19s.
Goddamn girl.
Christ.
Wow.
I set these high DCs not expecting you guys to like get an A on
See, if it was
everything.
me, I'd be rolling like a 2, so this is fine. It's okay.
Don't jinx it.
I mean, advantage,
I've been
but
so
still.
nervous. I've been so nervous about
Crazy.
this.
The sound starts increasing, reverberating all of these walls to the point where they start visibly moving. Give me one last check.
Okay. This is the one where I'll go ahead and use Rawliss's inspiration. So that's a D6.
Okay. I think it's
D8.
high.
D8?
Yeah.
D8.
Thank you.
Come on, D8.
Okay. We add 3 to that, so it's a 24, sir.
Okay. Are we staying with that?
I mean, I have nothing else to add to it. I don't have an inspiration, and I'm not going to let everyone know about my secret power yet. So, yes.
Okay. You hold strong. A little bit of blood drips from your ear from the sound.
God.
As the barrier shatters, the sound stops, and you succeed. You notice there are a few people around you as the sound dies down. There are, what are my notes? There are 4 people who have gone unconscious around you, and several others that seem like a bit more unnerved than you. But good job.
Yay.
You
Yay.
pass
Nice.
flying
A plus.
colors.
Great work, Nashara. You're doing fantastic.
Thanks. Thanks.
You got some blood.
Good job.
You got some
I wiped the blood off the ears a little bit. Yeah.
It was really loud. I'm sorry.
We can hear it from out here, but it was really quiet out here.
Congratulations. If you would all proceed over to Archmage Rin, he will be issuing the next test.
Yes, okay.
On the way over there, Rallis, you're part bard. What song was that? I kind of liked it.
Can I roll for song check?
Well, actually, if you think you can play it, that'd probably be useful.
I mean, look at all those guys unconscious. I think that would be pretty useful for us.
It was a bit
This
of
is a
jazz and
fantastic
funk.
idea.
We call it junk.
We'll call it
I roll
like
for a song check for.
God,
I ripped that from a movie.
a performance check, I suppose.
What is it?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It seems like what they were doing, it's not a, it's almost like an altered form of like irresistible dance, but it was altered in a way to be used as a deafening sound. It's not a spell that you're familiar with. You think it functions to deafen targets.
So if I just cast my shatter spell at the same time as I use my gem for dancing, that's kind of the same idea, but it's not that simple apparently.
Oh.
Or if I was able to make my shadow spell last for like 20 minutes, maybe that'd be okay. Something like that.
As you guys make your way out. Yep. You guys will make your way over, seeing a familiar face as Rin is the one issuing the next test. Familiar face that you guys told a super secret last time anyways.
Yep. She doesn't know that I have it though.
Yep. By the way, are you currently leaking, Klain?
At this point, like, yes, but only like if you were to like really pay attention to it. It's hardly noticeable at this point.
Gotcha. If at all, it's subtle. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make your way over towards Rin. Very well. It's Oh, it's you guys. How have all of you been? It has been quite some time. Klain,
Yes.
how has your ability been? Any updates?
I look around the party and kind of turn back. No, we're doing pretty good. No updates.
Well, if you do learn anything, please keep me informed. I've been doing some research, but I haven't come up with much as of yet. It doesn't seem... I don't know, it seems like you have some sort of gift.
I would like to insight his vibes. Is he actually trying to be helpful, or does it seem like he's trying to get information out of us in a more malicious way?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
I still have advantage on this.
Yeah, you sure do.
That's a nat 20.
You do.
Damn.
Genuinely, this is an archmage being stumped by magic he doesn't know.
Okay. So I'm not getting any vibe that he is like...
No, if anything, you get a sense of jealousy.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'll share that with the party later. Good to know.
All right.
Secondary question, DM.
Yes.
Sorry. Before we get into this, similar as before, because we got to overview the stations coming in, did I notice anything coming from this one that was obvious?
No. I would
Okay.
definitely say no.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay.
All right. This has been quite exhausting and a gross use of resources, in my opinion. But you see, he drinks a potion quickly, puts it down. You see, there's like a stack of like vials beside him on a table.
Arcane recovery.
I swear, this is the grossest waste of resources that could be done. Such a waste of high-level magic. Anyways, are you ready, Miss Neshtari?
Blessed to myself. Yes.
Oh, that's not going to help you here. He puts a hand on your shoulder, and
No.
you disappear
Oh no.
as you
Jesus.
as you find yourself in a labyrinthian maze.
Oh.
Oh
no.
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 Hey guys, they're
Wait,
real
the
easy to get out
The
of.
The barbarian
check,
got one
The
out.
in check
Uh-huh.
thing. I knew it.
I
Okay.
need you to give me an intelligence check. It is a
Hell
straight
yeah.
DC 20 to escape.
Oh my
This
god, is this the thing y'all got out of?
Yes.
Yes, this
Okay.
is the
But you
thing that
made
y'all
it
got
a
out of and
natural
Nozoyaki did.
20.
And I nearly got
Yes.
killed because of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Yep.
have the int check thing. So
Yep, you have
Huzzah!
advantage on int checks.
Rah.
Oh god, you need a natural 20 to get out.
Oh.
That is one round.
Ooh.
You find yourself in this maze. Personally, I like to imagine it like that maze where like there's stairs upside down, and as you travel up one, you
classic.
find yourself upside
Yup.
down on another set of stairs.
Mhm.
DM
Mhm.
question:
Yes, answer.
does guidance apply?
Guidance does apply. You are in essentially a pocket dimension that is a maze, and you have rounds in this extra dimensional space. You may
But guidance
guide
applies
yourself.
to checks. Cool.
You may guide
I am
yourself.
I am adding on guidance. And then guidance.
As you go up
My
this set of
God.
stairs, you find yourself walking sideways
Ah!
down another corridor, and you make your way around, walking the other side of the corridor. You swear you were looking at. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's a 21 with guidance.
Yes.
And as you walk down this other corridor, you find a door. And on your second round within the maze, a door opens in space and you walk out of it and reappear. Well, quite impressive. I've had many people who have been in there for, well, the entirety of the spell.
Yes, I'm unfortunately familiar with that place, and yeah.
Ah,
Wait, what was it?
The labyrinth.
Oh,
not
it's,
the labyrinth.
the maze spell. These potions are horribly expensive. Do you know how long we have to prepare for this tournament?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, this is my first time.
I mean,
and
we have a
probably my
long-
only time.
We have it's 100 years
I'd
between
say.
each one, but it's
I was
like
going to say,
You got 100 years to do it, so.
It
that's
is,
quite a bit of
but
time.
It's a lot of time,
still,
yeah.
the resources that have to go into gathering these materials. It's such a pain to have to use this spell so many times, every tournament.
They could be used for other things.
It
DM,
could.
how many bottles does it look like there are that have been used?
Currently there's like at least 2 dozen that have been used.
Oh. Huh.
And there's like several crates beside each other that look like they're probably filled with these.
Gotcha. I'm gonna walk
There
up to the
are-
man.
There are, because I know there are guards standing by them, one of which Ayaki sees is invisible.
Oh. Well, I mean, if he gets within 10 feet of me, I then see him. Otherwise, I don't know he's there.
You would
Oh.
sense a presence,
you
yes.
sense them being nearby.
Yeah.
It's like that
Yeah.
creepy feeling when you're getting watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone's too close. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just. My condolences. I see how much you have to drink. I know it's the only bathroom's way on the other side of the arena.
I get like this isn't good for my health. They don't care.
No.
Every time this comes up, I try and tell them it is the worst constipation the day after. You have no idea.
Oh.
Just take some
would it
Metamucil,
not
dude.
behoove them to get several mages that could do this so that your issues aren't nearly as bad?
I suppose it is the privilege of being the archmage of this town that I am gifted with this every year.
Could they not just make scrolls?
I don't think you understand how scrolls are even more time consuming. Even with the amount of time that we have. Also, I would have to be the one to make the scrolls. There's nobody else within town who can currently make a maze spell. It's more expensive. It's unfortunately more cost effective for the town to make a mass brew of these high level recoveries.
Does he seem constipated right now, DM?
Give me an insight check.
Also,
Sure.
inside
Thank you,
his
Raiders.
bowels.
Yes, thank you, Raiders.
Inside
Thank you
his
for the raid.
bowels.
I appreciate you guys.
Sure.
He needs some extra
Hello,
fiber in his
Raiders.
diet.
Roll 20 is being a little slow. That's a 23.
Yum.
Oof. Constipation insight.
Constipation, it's
What a phrase.
Roll for colonoscopy.
Sir, you're
I
constipated.
was just thinking
I mean,
that,
I
Joey.
You know what? I just came out with guiding myself. I'm gonna keep guidance up.
It's hard to tell if he's.
I didn't mean to say 2d4. Take whichever the first roll is. 3. Add 3
Gotcha.
to 23, so 26.
Okay. So you recast guidance because
No.
guidance is expended once it's used.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guidance does not
Oh.
last like bless.
Yeah, sure. I'll use guidance for this. Why
Okay.
not? If they yell at me for using guidance, I swear to God.
He gives like an eyebrow raises as he's not sure what you're trying to determine.
Don't worry about it.
You're not sure if he's. It's kind of hard to tell if someone's currently constipated, I suppose. But you do hear, you like audibly hear his stomach gurgle while you're like trying to figure this out.
DM, is it? Would
Yes.
it be lesser restoration or greater restoration to help with stomach issues?
Lesser. I think taking care of a tummy ache, actually, I'm gonna say greater because it's magically implied constipation.
I'll do it.
Poor guy.
I'll do it. I want to get on his good side. If I may, and I will attempt to cast greater restoration on him so that his stomach ache
You
goes
feel
away.
You feel like he's about to counterspell it until he realizes what you're doing. Oh, thank you. That will settle my stomach for the next few drinks. I appreciate that.
Of course. Less diamond dust. It's great. It's good. I got a lot.
Thankfully,
not
health
forg-
potions don't do that to you. No.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I will not forget this kindness, Nash. Thank you.
Of course.
Poor guy is suffering.
You feel like
Poor man.
you have garnered a level of appreciation for giving
Yay!
this man some relief from his magical constipation.
Friends.
Right. So you passed the maze spell within. Honestly, this is the one I thought you were going to be stuck in forever.
I mean,
Nice.
I mean, until I had that brain blast of guidance.
Both you and
Yeah.
Morstead
Yeah.
have horrible intelligence.
I have +2.
Okay.
Hey, I've got base.
Still.
I have a worse intelligence than Morstead. It's a straight roll.
It's
for
not
me.
great, but it's not a. Negative, at least.
I feel like y'all didn't like use his intelligence. He just got lucky and just it's like, I'm just gonna go this way.
Have some +8 intelligence.
Okay.
If you would make your way over to the Mirror of Inner Self next, that'll be your next test.
Thank you.
As he gestures over, you make your way and you see there's this clear. It's ornate mirror. It's like a full standing sized mirror. The edges of it are like encrusted with this like translucent like light blue crystal that edges the mirror itself. As you make your way over to the station, an attendant will very well, please take yourself a seat in front of the mirror and simply straight into the mirror, and it will do the rest.
Did the bless I tried to cast before, did you stop me from casting it, or did I cast it and was told it wouldn't work?
You cast it and you were told it would not work. You expended the spell slot.
Okay. The same thing again. I'm gonna cast bless on myself for this.
I inspire her again with a, you got this. This is easy.
Ta-da!
Inspiration.
Inspiration. I'm gonna check the inspiration thing on my thing just so that I know that I have it from Rawlis. It just helps me.
Thank you, Luke. All of the chibis are wonderful. I love having art of all my characters to display.
Also, hi Raiders, how are you?
Yes. There's like a bunch of people that came in who were also playing D&D.
Fun.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you sit yourself down, you looked into this mirror, and as you sit down, you just see a simple reflection of yourself just looking back. And then as you continue to stare into it, you see the head turn sideways and begins to cock. As you stare straight forward, it turns and you hear it speaking back towards you. Oh, Nash. You've messed up so many times. Failing. Aren't you supposed to be neutral? And yet, you're veering. Is this really how he wanted you to undertake your quest? This grand, lofty goal to prove yourself? Are you really worthy as an archdruid? You don't deserve those robes. They're wasted on you.
I see what kind of mirror this is.
Give me either a investigation or it's investigation or intelligence save. Check or save, your call.
Well, it doesn't really matter. But I did give myself bless before, so it does matter. I'll do investigation just so that I can use bless.
Okay.
That's how that works, right? Yeah. Yeah?
No, investigation is a skill check and would be guidance.
Okay. I'm not giving up my bless yet. So.
Okay.
Well, it's the same roll either way, so. I don't know what the extra D4 is.
You still have guidance checked, that is why.
It's just a 13. It's just a 13.
Okay. On a 13, are you taking the 13? A 14.
14.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
On a 14. You should just give up, shouldn't you? Why are you even here? Your friends are out there changing the world, and here you are just sitting in an arena, wasting time. Your friends are just so much more important than you. Maybe one of them should be the Archdruid, not you. Just give up. Be a lot easier that way. Make me another check with disadvantage.
Oh, so normal.
Mm-hmm.
So investigation or intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this one's any better. It's the same roll.
How are you reacting?
She is definitely... She's listening to what this mirror is saying, and to a point, she's even in her own mind going, it's right, but it's also wrong. I need to do this. So it's like she's trying to fight back. I'm not sure what to do with this. Do you have a more specific question to help you, DM?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
As you feel like these thoughts are in your head, unintentionally, everyone else in the party hears out loud as the things you're thinking are being said.
Okay, so I have to... Yes, what they are doing is incredibly important, and perhaps one of them is more suited than I. But I cannot give up. And I won't.
But wouldn't it just be easier? I mean, just look around you. All you're doing is weighing them down. Every time you turn around, every time you try and help, you're just failing them. Think you're making the right choice, but it's your fault you all died, isn't it? If you had just chosen better, been more creative, or less creative, just do something simple, like leave, give up, go home.
If I had
Give
given
me
up...
another check.
Ah!
Continued disadvantage.
So
So
regular.
normal. So regular.
Ah, this sucks.
One higher.
Slowly but surely.
I'm
Continue.
casting guidance on myself.
I'm going to say in this moment, you don't have the coherence to.
Fine, okay, that's fine.
Continue as you were talking.
If I had given up, things would be a lot different. It's because I decided not to that we're still here. And I'm not going to give up, because each day I'm learning and getting better. They have my back, and I have theirs.
As you're saying this and your focus is drawn into the mirror, you see something that you don't often see over the shoulder of your image within the mirror. You see two faces over your shoulder as two mouths kind of open up, and you hear, just stop? Wouldn't it be better for you? It would be safer for you to just go away, to just leave. Are these people really trying your best? Do those people you call friends have your best interests in mind? You've only just met them. How do you know they're not out for you? How do you know you can trust them? You can only trust yourself. As you hear in this reflection your quarry spirit talking out to you.
But is it actually my quarry spirit, or is it just the mirror playing tricks?
Good question.
Insight. Can I?
I want disadvantage.
So normal insight.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! What is with these rolls now?
You feel like it, for what this is worth, you feel like it is your quarry spirit, but a twisted version of your quarry spirit. Is what I will say.
I trust myself and my own judgments. I did have my doubts in the beginning because I did not know them. But now I do. And I know that they can be trusted. I know they have my good interests and heart as well. They want to do the world good just as I do.
As yourself rebuttals, how do you know we can? How do you know we're good enough? We died out there. We shouldn't be here. The real us died in that other timeline. We should be dead. Aldari knows we should be dead. We don't deserve to be alive anymore. The natural order is us being gone. Why do you deserve to stand? Why do you deserve to breathe right now? Give me another check.
Which one, sir?
This is the intelligence.
Inside. Okay.
At normal.
You know what? This is very.
It kind of makes sense.
It makes so much sense with what's going on, and I hate that the rolls are being like this to me right now.
You almost feel in your eyes alone, yourself steps out of the mirror, and at this point is in front of your face with their arms outstretched on your shoulders, shaking you. We don't deserve to be here.
But yes, we are.
Failed.
We are here. We are still here. And we will do what we need to help this world, to help the worlds beyond ours, to help the planes. We are still here. And that should mean something. And it does mean something.
Does it though?
Yes.
Why do we persevere? Why do we try so hard? We fail every time.
Because if not us, then who?
Someone will step up. And if they don't, does this world really deserve to keep going? Just worry about the Fae. Worry about our home. Don't worry about these other people. They can take care of themselves. They've taken care of themselves for years.
Our home would be affected too.
The Feywilds can just close themselves off again. The
We
Fey
don't
will
know
be
that.
safe. Don't we? They've done it
We
once
don't.
before. Why wouldn't they do it again?
There's no guarantee that it would work a second time.
If they fail again, they deserve to go back into darkness again. They deserve what comes to them. These creatures you've had to deal with, this pain that we have had to go through. They don't deserve our kindness. They don't deserve our help. They don't deserve what we've been putting ourselves through day in and day out. The pain we've been through, the death we have seen, the death we have felt. Is it really worth it? Or does it fall on deaf ears? Does it fall on those who are undeserving?
It is not up to us to determine who is deserving. And I will continue to fight for this world.
You say that, but do you really feel it?
Yes!
Give me a check. Give me a check before you respond.
Fuck! 14!
Come on.
I can't roll
You can't go past the
intelligence,
14.
guys! I can't.
Yeah, that's great.
Unfortunately, the DC has been going up as you've been failing.
No.
You only slightly failed it on the first one. But at this
God
point,
damn
that
it! I
is-
can't succeed! It's not possible!
what are the rest of you doing as Nashtari is like shouting at herself into this mirror?
Are we allowed to talk to her?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can attempt to.
Are other teams talking with their?
This is one at a time.
Oh, okay, it's one at a time. Okay.
Mm.
Man, this really is appropriate that this is her worst trial, isn't it?
Oh.
Is this...
Nashtari, I don't know what's going on in there, but you tell whatever you're shouting at that you're right. We're here for you.
I know this isn't how it works mechanically. To give inspiration, I'm going to need a caster check.
Ooh.
For me?
Yes.
As
As you're trying to get through magic that's interfering.
Okay. Was it just like a charisma check or what?
Yeah, caster check, straight charisma.
Okay.
You know, you can always flare for a reroll.
No, she can't. She doesn't have aura.
I don't.
Oh wait,
have
she
an aura.
doesn't.
Yeah.
No. I
No,
cannot flare
I've been
for a reroll.
thinking.
Everybody else can.
Yeah.
Mm,
You can
I-
reroll with sorcery point.
I could. I forget what that ability is, but yes.
It's an optional feature of the sorcerers. It's just standard edition. It's an optional feature. You can spend a single sorcery point to reroll a die.
Yeah. Sure.
I believe it's an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Okay.
I know it's
That's better. Okay.
That's something.
Mhm.
What are the rest of you doing?
Can I ask a question, DM?
Yeah.
Do I think this is lying?
So as you guys are sitting out watching this, you see nothing in the mirror.
I don't see it.
As you're not staring
That's
into the mirror, you don't see, you don't hear
unhelpful.
whatever she is hearing, whatever she is seeing. You're not experiencing this. To you, she is looking into this mirror and shouting at her reflection.
Dang it, I was gonna try to do some bullshit, but never mind.
No bullshit for you.
Lass.
Klain, I'm not actually going to yell because,
Uh-huh.
but Klain is going to be yelling at Nash. Nash, you're the wisest person I know, and you know that mirror isn't real. Snap out of it. You're doing fine. You've got this. We believe in you. And
As continue, sorry.
go ahead, DM.
As you guys do this, trying to cheer on, or however you want to phrase it, with a 20 charisma, Nash, you hear muffled at first the sounds of your friends kind of trying to encourage you, and breaking through, you hear the inspiration from Raleigh, like, in your ear. Give me another check. You may use your inspiration die. This will be at normal still.
Uh-huh. Roll 20 is being real.
DM, I'd like to use my armament to reroll that. It is a reroll, technically.
I will allow this.
Cool.
You may reroll, Nash.
Big preach.
Yep. There's no way. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's just not meant to be. That is just the dice telling
Okay.
you that you are
Oh,
meant
funny. Why?
to fail this.
I don't know.
Wait. Please wait.
Wait.
Please hold.
Unless
Hold
you, at this point,
wait.
unless Nash has some kind of reroll, we will continue.
Please hold.
I mean,
I'm
or-
thinking. I'm thinking. Would she determine this is worth it?
You could always flare aura.
That's what I'm trying to determine, if she would determine that this is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
After just going up next to Ren and saying that there was no updates. God.
Are you
This would
emotionally
be
are you emotionally stable enough to not?
Probably not. Probably not. It's what, 3 to reroll, 4 with advantage?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Which you already have advantage. You cannot get advantage because
So
of the
it'd just be the
offsetting
3.
disadvantage. Yeah.
I don't want to fail this. We're doing it.
I believe in
Klain, we both have.
I believe.
We're both out here doing our shit.
Klain will not forget this.
It doesn't matter.
Oh
What
my.
is-
Your aura
happening?
putters. Are you spending 3 more?
Yes.
Okay.
Would a 16 be better?
Are you keeping a 16?
It's not great.
I'm not going to tell you. Are you spending 3 more decay, or are you staying with the 16?
Well, here your decay right after, man.
That's better than
Oh,
There we
that's-
go.
That is what I'm talking
That's
about.
something.
Oh,
that was so close to a
On
1. That was roller close.
25.
A 25, as the DC at this point was, you needed a nat 20 with your dice because it was at a 24 at this point with all the failures.
Oh.
Jesus.
Shit. It was increasing from its base by 2 each failure. As at this point, you step up out of the chair. This image of yourself almost shrinking visibly in front of you. Unfortunately, your aura bursting to life around you in this emotional state. What do you say?
I am worthy. They are good. This world deserves to be saved, and I will see to it.
This reflection of yourself receding back into the mirror. Fine. But we'll be here. We're always in the back of your mind. And the image from the mirror fades. The world around you returning to clarity as you realize you bursted out in this aura after just telling Rin there were no...
Sheepish look around. Shoop.
I'm going to make a roll.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to roll
Yep.
to see if specifically Rin noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a 10 or higher on the
I'm sure
he's
gonna-
busy
I'm sure he's gonna
administrating
notice
things
it.
to other
Yeah,
people.
he's mazes.
Busy. He's pretty.
I am looking for a 10 or higher on the burst
Uh-huh.
of aura.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
As you turn and notice that Rin is looking right at you with a confused, disappointed look on his face.
Oh wow, you just got your aura, Nash. I can't.
And
Oh wow, it's pink.
Wow.
one of the proctors was stepping forward towards you, about to dispel magic on you. Oh, you've come back too. Good. Unfortunately, you have failed this test.
That seems accurate.
If you would like, we can provide memory altering services if this was a bit too intense for you.
No.
Thank you. I apologize for what you went through.
N-
Anyways, if you would, proceed over to the next station.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of awkwardly, like...
and walk by. Yep. Nash is
As
not
you-
making eye contact with Rin right now.
as you
Yeah.
rejoin your party. What do you guys say as Nash comes back over to you guys?
How are you doing?
You okay?
Yeah.
Just a daily battle that has been brought a bit more to the surface, that's all. And it seems as though I have lost.
Yeah, you got out of it on your own.
That is
Yeah.
true. That's rather
Yeah, you
impressive.
did get out of it.
I suppose.
You might not have passed, but you definitely won.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Klain.
I agree with Klain.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I suppose if you want to look at it that way, but we now have to explain to an archmage why I could do that. That was... I didn't intend...
I will tell him my honest truth, being there's a lot of people around, and discussing or bursting or in public isn't really that great. I know I'm one to speak, but yeah. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks.
Yeah. I give her a pat on
Nash
the
is
back.
very, very quiet right now.
Welcome for the last test. Are you a most of everyone has been. Are you a caster by chance?
Yes.
Perfect. That makes this portion easier for us. If you would please concentrate on a spell for us.
Bless!
Perfectly so. All right. We will have a few mages standing by, focusing on you. For this portion of the test and trial, your goal is to simply concentrate on your spell without losing focus.
Sounds simple enough.
If you need a supply of potions to not fall unconscious, we will gladly supply them to you for this portion, as we are not here to test your constitution here. Prepare yourselves, as you may go through a bit of a headache during this endeavor. And
seems to be
luckily
this
that
thing
you
going on.
selected Nash for this trial,
Yeah.
as you are going to be taking psychic damage during this portion of the trial.
Woo! Psychic! Resistance! Let's go!
And you're a warcaster, right?
And Warcaster, let's go!
As a handful of increasing mages will be casting psionic spells on you, dealing psychic damage. For the first round, it is 9 points of psychic damage for you. So, yes. Hi. Oh. Bye. Drive safe.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, Becky!
Hi, Becky.
Bye, Becky.
Everyone says bye.
Bye.
It's your
I
Friday.
shout louder, even like she can hear me through the headphones now.
Yeah.
Sometimes she can. When I'm like right
Wow,
up
that
and
was a
hugging
low
her,
roll.
she can.
But 17 should still be it.
Yeah. So DC is 10 on this. You easily maintain concentration through the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Next round is going to be 12 for you, and half of that is still going to be just a DC 10.
Where the fuck were you during the intelligence shit?
Easily
Yeah.
making it through this, determined to persevere after your not so good showing within the last trial.
Mm-hmm.
The third round, they pause and hand you a potion to heal yourself before this one. Consider yourself fully healed from the last one.
From the last one.
From the other two.
Alright,
They're not-
cool.
they're not-
I'm all the
they're
way
not
back
here-
up to maximum.
Yeah,
Alright, let's go.
They're not here to measure if you fall unconscious.
Let's
As
go.
on
Next.
The third one. Boy, those are some pretty low rolls.
Yeah.
29 halved to 15, which means still just a DC 10.
Wow. I just barely
Okay.
got it.
Just
Oof.
You
Wow.
made your DC 10.
That's scary.
Let's go.
Thanks to Bless.
Thank you, Bless. Good spell to concentrate on.
yeah.
Good.
You hold your own. The final wave of psionics intensify to almost like double the extreme. For one final round of 95 halved to. So you have the psychic damage
43.
to 40. No, because half
No.
of
Oh, you're
45
Half of
right.
90 is
Oh,
45,
God.
so it should be
47.
48, 47, 48.
Yeah.
48 points of damage, which
So
means the
24.
DC is 24.
Come on,
Jesus.
Nish. Come on, Nish.
Ah, this might be a problem.
Come on, Nish.
Come on.
It's not a
25
problem.
points. Hell yeah,
All right.
boy.
All right, Bless. Okay.
These
Wow.
waves of psionics. You're a Kalashtar. Like, this is whatever. Like, you're used to this. You're used to psionic energy. You just like wave it off. You have a little bit of a headache from the damage, but you pass this test with flying colors. The final test only failing on the one. You finish your last trial. Good work, Miss Nashtari. We will send the results over if you would proceed over to the secretary's desk. They will have your final evaluation for you.
Thank you.
And you
she'll be
will-
rubbing her head.
Yep. Kind of proceed back, and this has all kind of been like a big circle that you've been looping through.
Would they provide the health potions after that last big?
Yes,
hit?
they would be
Okay.
providing health potions.
Okay, cool.
No
thank
one-
you.
no
I'm
one-
back at full.
This is not a test like it was with y'all, where they were trying to beat you into the ground.
Uh-huh.
Beat y'all into the ground, rather.
I mean, I was beaten to the ground mentally, but it's all right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a different form of beating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As you proceed over, you see the secretary kind of, I see. It appears that your group you passed on flying covers except for on the mirror, where you completely failed. You do pass. You pass the overall trial, which is good. You will proceed on to your next tournament round. Some of your rewards will be taken away, however, for the failure. He reaches under a desk and slides forward. The tome is a bit lesser than what it would have been for some of the others, but he will open up this box for you as he slides it forward. Your party may add your rewards is 1 diamond worth 500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
A total incense worth 500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
10 ivory strips, each valued at 50 gold pieces each. 1,500 ruby dust. And you get the lesser version of the Tome of Advanced Fighting Styles. As I will... So you see there's this small tome, binded nicely with large rivets on the edging of it. The front of the book, you see a downward sword with a arcing sun around it, embroidered on the front.
Mm-hmm.
This will be your party's rewards. please return the book to the arena within the next 7 days. These are out on loan for the arena and need to be used every 100 years. But this is your reward.
Thank you.
Of course. You are free to proceed with the rest of the day as you see fit. Report to the arena yours. He flips through a book. As your team has passed today's trial, yours will be at 11:30 on Saturday in the morning. Please make sure to arrive promptly.
We will do so.
It's a good
Very well.
clarification to stay in the morning versus at night. I was confused.
11:30 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. A good clarification. Thank you.
Yep. So, you guys get your rewards. You may add them for simplicity. Morstead, that is 2 castings worth.
Yeah, this is kind of shuffled over to Morstead, to be honest.
Yep. As your rewards for this was, since you didn't go against a specific other plane, your rewards were essentially casting components.
Spell components.
Mm-hmm.
Except for
And
the
something
noise.
else. Except for the book that you have to identify. They told you what it was, but they told you what it was, but you don't know what it does until either A, someone reads it, or B, someone casts identify.
Is anyone familiar with identifying
I need to
objects
run
and
to the
things like that?
bathroom.
I used to be.
I was
I
just
can't
gonna say
do that one.
Ayaki,
That's
but
not my skill set.
Used to have it before we made to 5e, and I lost a bunch of spells. I decided
Do we know of
identified we
someone
don't
who
need that
can?
in a tournament.
You should have kept that one.
Should have kept
Uh-oh.
that one. I know what I'm getting on level up.
Yeah.
I get new spells at level up.
Woo!
Well, while the DM's away, you guys would notice that Nash is being very quiet. Like she's not a loud person, but like it's not hard to tell.
More
that-
quiet than usual.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, Nash,
Hmm? Yes.
the curiosity's getting the better of me. What happened with that mirror?
You guys help me determine while the DM is away. What would be the check to determine whether or not I should tell the truth? Or should I just do a
Us
straight
persuading
like,
you.
You can just do whatever you want.
On.
Yeah, that's
It's whatever you want.
That's honestly up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever check you
As
want
if you
to make
needed to
as
roll a
Nash.
dice about it, just like, evens odds or 10 or up, like.
That mirror.
yeah.
It seemed to know all my doubts, all of the things that I've been contemplating this entire time, been worried about, and presented it in such a way that I wasn't outrightly prepared for.
I see.
I only spoke to one other about one of the things said. And he told me not to give up. And I'm desperately trying. But not a day goes by where I don't think about if someone else would be better for the position. Why it's me? Why am I here? Each day I suppose you heard what I would say. Is that I'm here for a reason. I'm going to do what I am here for. It's not a matter if I'm good at it. I'm still trying, right?
Of course.
And you'll see a tear start.
Oh, Nash, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for.
Well, I brought it up.
Well, I for one think you are very capable. So
Yeah, I don't know how far we would have gotten without you here, to be honest. And I mean, that goes for everyone here. Any one of us. We're a team. Each one of us plays our part, and if I say so myself, we all play it very well.
It's just... I have some very, very large shoes to fill, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
You're young. You're figuring it out. You've got time.
I suppose I do, don't I? Well, perhaps we should try to figure out what's with this book, and then determine who should read it.
You guys can go ahead and make Arcana checks.
Would love to. Even
Awesome.
I'm not fucking rolling
That's okay,
another intelligence check for the.
Yes.
I fucking hate you for that.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll
It looks weird.
definitely make an Arcana check.
Damn it. Wow.
No one
There
can roll.
was-
No one can roll. No
I'm
one can
burning
roll.
a reroll.
I don't have it. I don't
burning
have
a
it.
reroll.
There was
You
reasons
do it,
that
Vera.
both the wisdom or Ayaki, the intelligence caster, would have been good at that trial,
Mhm.
but different
Yeah.
portions of it.
Yeah. God.
I'll say the 18 and 16 is fine enough that the two of you can tell looking at this book. It seems similar to, especially because I believe both of you have seen and are familiar with like a book of physical perfection, or books that like
We've seen Nyal use one.
permanently you're familiar enough with books that like permanently enhance your innate abilities. You can tell this book functions in that same way. You need to take 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer to study and read through the book's contents. If you... multiple of you could start reading it if you don't identify it in time, to start getting an idea of what different fighting styles you can learn from this book. But without an identify or starting to take time to start reading into it, you're not sure at a glance what you'd be able to learn from it.
Would Ayaki's rewind thing work with this?
It takes 48 hours to read.
I rewind 6
on
seconds.
the on the last hour.
She could rewind on the last page of the book.
So what I
Yeah.
would say is like
Mhm.
once you guys start reading and start investing time into it, I will start giving you the different choices without an identify. But you'll have to start investing time before I'll give that to you without identify.
I was gonna say I
We
rolled
could
that
also
stupid.
take
That
it to
should be
somebody
a
to identify it for us.
23 if that matters at all.
As you're reading and learning different fighting styles, it makes sense to me you need to start reading it.
I'm gonna whisper to the party. We have an archmage. We can probably ask to identify this and trade for some information.
Yeah.
I believe we should probably explain to him. I don't
we
get
could
the
give him the
sense that
information in exchange for the spell.
We could ask for the identify spell in the book in the meantime, and make it a
He
bonus
also
for
might
us
just
too.
know what it is.
True.
He probably
She's also
also just knows what it is.
Before we ask him what it is, I would like to explain what happened with the whole no developments
I would
thing.
like to also explain to him as well.
Perhaps we can
I
catch him once
feel
the
rather
round is done today.
I feel rather guilty about keeping him in the dark about that, but I don't get the sense that he's going to be against us.
Nash,
Yeah?
I'm gonna say as you guys are standing around discussing this, you get a sending spell from Rin.
Beautiful! Let's do this!
Oh my god.
The first sending spell to me!
Do you have a moment? You lied to me. In fact, and he just starts walking over.
Staring at him, not using sending, using mind link. Yes, we have time.
As I'll just put his token on the map here real quick for you.
Yeah.
As he just fully drops what he's supposed to be doing, like puts his hand up. No. I'm the Archmage. I can make decisions. You wait for me. I don't care if there's a line.
Oh my god.
You will wait. These potions will be here to upset my stomach when I get back. I don't care. I can do multiples. I can make up time. And he turns over and briskly walks over to your party. No development, you say?
If I may.
I couldn't help but no, a moment. I couldn't help but notice as you were yelling into this mirror, it garnered my attention a bit, I won't lie. It's quite boring waiting for people to trip their way out of a maze sometimes. You lied to me. And yours is a different color. Why is yours a different color?
Nash, you should discuss this mind link.
No. You will say this out loud. There will be no secrets held from me. There will be no
Not from
secrets
you,
held
but from the public.
Mind link to Rin. He means me talk to you right here as it is. They know. And I apologize. And she will bow.
Right.
For one reason or another, my aura is a bit different than Klain, as it does a little bit different than what his does. I don't know the intricacies of his, but mine allows me to get some resistances to elemental damage per se, as well as other things. I tell you this now in full confidence that now that we are not in an area others can hear, as well as I believe you can be trusted. Not many people can be trusted, if you understand.
No, I don't understand. But is there anything else you care to tell me? Any other secrets? Do all of your other friends have this too? Or is it just you two?
Nash will look at the group. I believe we should be truthful.
Absolutely. as long as it is kept between you two. Tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, there are others in our group that have this ability. The only one who doesn't is
So you
Wallace.
weren't just lying about no developments. There have been multiple developments. Okay. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're not upheld to tell me things. And it's not like you understand this either yourself. Fine. You don't understand this yourself, right? That still stands, right?
I believe I don't understand exactly everything. I don't believe I'm telling a lie here, too,
No,
DM,
you're telling the truth. You're fine. Fine.
It is very new to us, and I do deeply apologize.
When you have... Are you free tomorrow? No. In fact, you're going to be free tomorrow. I demand that you come to allow me to study all of you as recompense for lying to me. I could have you expelled from this tournament, you know. I have power here.
Where shall we meet you?
Belt?
Yeah, really.
Honestly?
Seriously.
Wow. I should have never told this man a thing.
And Nash will say this out loud.
Scolding with a hint of blackmail.
Where shall we meet you? And Nash is saying this out loud.
I will wait for you. We'll meet in the Library of Plains. We'll get a room there.
What time?
First thing in the morning. I want all the time that I can have.
What is gonna take all of the time?
I don't know. And he's saying this out loud now.
Library?
Gotcha.
Because you have all been lying to me.
So we're
Yes,
going to a
we
That's
library?
a
will.
little bit rude. I feel
Lying is
like I
such a
haven't said anything that's a
strong-
lie to you, but sure, okay.
I have lied to you.
We should
Slightly
be
rude.
honest with him.
Mr. Iwatani, in a town of people that nobody trusts you, lying is the last thing I assure you that you should be doing. It only leads to further complications and further beliefs that everything you say is a lie. I have heard the rumors of your accomplishments within the other planes. And congratulations, but this does not dispel everything, especially when things like this occur.
I fail to see
I
how
merely
this
wish-
matters at all to anything.
You're right. In the overarching scheme of things, it doesn't. I am merely a mage who wishes to study what is going on with you guys. Apparently more than one of you guys.
Could we not raise our voices?
I'm sorry.
Look,
It's
Once
not
again.
fair. You know, you all have this incredible power and ability,
Oh
and
my!
I have no
Do I
way
sense
of
a little jealousy?
understanding what it is or how it is any of you are capable of this. It's just,
Says
it's
the most
just
powerful mage in the
not-
city.
it's just not fair, okay? I have been around for so long, seen so many of these tournaments, had so many stomach aches, and this is something I have never seen before. So, if I have to use my standing to understand it a little better, damn it, I'm going to.
We will
Maybe my
discuss
word
this
doesn't-
with you tomorrow.
Yes, your
Full
word
disclosure,
is
full disclosure tomorrow. Right now we're in public with many, many ears listening in. I understand you're upset. And you have every right to be. But please, let's save this discussion for more private quarters.
Good sir, I have very powerful enemies in this city. As I'm sure
I know
you're
a
aware.
lot of people don't like you, Mr. Iwatani.
So, I
will see
kindly ask forgiveness. We will see you tomorrow.
I will forgive you tomorrow in the library. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a stomach to go upset. Please, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
And he turns around to return to his duties.
You know, I bet he's extra cranky about it
Are
because
we
he has
in
a tummy
trouble?
ache.
That probably actually is it.
Yes,
I think
and
you're right,
yes.
Martha.
You know, I kind of regret saying anything to him. You were right, Nash. I'm sorry.
This is why I
Little
tell
outburst. It seems my little outburst at that one station has a lot of issues, and I'm
Listen.
very sorry.
It's not your fault, first of all. Second of all, tomorrow, because of your magic, he won't have a stomachache anymore. We'll explain calmly that people are angry at us and we didn't want to give away our cards. And he'll understand, and everything will be fine.
It's really not that big of a deal. I don't know why he's so upset about it, but okay.
Yeah, I
Also,
don't understand why he's upset either.
This is why I continuously say, don't talk about everything that happens all the time.
I tried to take
be
your
fair,
advice
you
this
didn't.
time, and where did that get me?
Well, you had already talked about it
But
before,
you talked
though,
about
so
it in the
kind of
first
just
place.
Yes, to
dug your
cover
hole
up
deeper there.
another thing.
Please let us leave. I've had a long day.
You know what?
Get out of here.
I'm
We're
not
going.
taking your advice
Bye-bye.
anymore. I'm telling the truth every day. No lies. From
Yeah,
here
but that's
on
a
out.
good thing, I think. Overall, that's for the best.
Respectable.
You could just,
You know,
if you don't want to tell the truth, you could just say less or nothing too. That's always an option.
Yeah.
yeah.
Never implied
In
you
my
should lie
defense,
about it. I
okay,
just
I know
implied
we're
you
going.
shouldn't talk about it. That's different.
Yeah, you know, in my defense, I probably should have just said something like, we'll talk about it later instead of trying to lie. Definitely that one's on me. But, like, I was going to get around to talking to him. I was going to tell him the truth.
Might have been a good call, but it's too late now, so we'll see him tomorrow then, I guess.
Yeah.
As it is getting into the afternoon after the trial, not late afternoon, but the afternoon, where do you guys proceed to after leaving the arena?
Mm-hmm.
As your plans may have been slightly altered with that.
A little bit.
Only slightly.
Well, it's only the afternoon and we can find our footing and try to figure out what we're gonna do to track this man down. We can at least start.
Well, considering we're going to be at the library tomorrow, I suggest we save that for then.
We may as well. There's lots of books there, I would assume.
Yeah.
Hopefully ones that won't attack us.
True. We can spend some time with that unknown book as well.
Perhaps
Nash
we...
looks like she's about to speak up, but she's being very quiet now.
So, who is going to be the one to start reading the book?
Well, there's three of us that really can.
You guys
Somebody
never
who uses fighting
took-
styles, maybe.
Mhm.
I don't
Yes,
like
yeah.
books.
You never took the chance to ask him about identifying.
Nope.
To be
You know
fair,
what? It was like
the right
time
time to
that was not a.
It did not seem like the right time to ask.
It was not a pertinent time to ask the question.
Thank you for yelling at us. Can we have a favor?
Right.
Excuse me, but
You know,
I know
like I
you're
said
angry
no.
at us, but can you tell us what this is?
can you just take a look at
What
this real
book two,
quick?
please?
Can-
Yeah, no.
can we can I quickly scan around? Are any of our more friendlier known parties about?
You know what? That is a fair thing.
Yeah.
Most of your friends were eliminated from the tournament.
Well,
Yeah, by us.
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
bad.
very true.
Sorry.
Well, it's not
get
really
good.
our bad. It's just the
Not our
lucky roll.
Let's see. So
That doesn't mean they're not here watching the tournament.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
True.
fair.
At least some of them.
Give- let's go ahead and give me a D30 roll. You want
Okay.
higher?
Roll D30. 9.
9.
Doesn't seem like any of your familiar faces are nearby.
Damn.
Also, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure I didn't see anything with my visibility at all throughout the tournament, other than the guards.
There was nobody who was trying to interfere. I was keeping that in mind.
Okay,
If there was,
I'm just double checking.
Yep. I could ask a stranger.
Well, if we could perhaps head to... Either we can head to the Plane of Fire and see if we can get in and do any research there about this person. Or we could head to potentially the Plane of Air, where we are on friendly terms with a number of people there who may be able to tell us what this book does. As I don't think your friend Nash would be able to use that spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you
That's
referring?
probably
I'm referring to
to
Thar's. The Thar.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting
I
here
thought
like,
you were.
what?
I was thinking you were talking about Aor.
No.
What?
I'm talking about Thar. And I would have, in character, she would have looked toward that direction. It's more of, I'm not announcing who our friends and allies in the city are. So it was like
right,
a friend
okay.
looking in the direction of their place.
Um,
You can cast
give
that
go to
spell.
me, Ayaki. Give me an intelligence check,
Okay.
real quick. Just to. And if you don't, then there's someone else that.
Wow.
Klain, give me one with advantage.
The intelligence?
Morstead can as well.
Oh,
You
I
know
should
what?
have
No one
advantage
can
on that.
roll
I have
today.
advantage on intelligence checks.
Trying to help you guys.
Core.
Okay, it was even worse.
Intelligence,
So one.
Advantage.
No one
Intelligence.
can roll today. Okay, Klain can roll.
Somebody got
save.
something.
Of all
That's a save,
people,
though.
Klain.
Oh, that's a save.
Wait,
Is it the
Well,
same?
it was a 19
It's
that
the
it
You,
rolled.
you still rolled a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
I will point out that it's not. It does come to your mind. It's not that crazy to pay for the service, possibly in like the merchants district. To pay for somebody to identify something would probably be something you could quickly pay
You know,
for if you
it
didn't
makes
want to
sense
have to
that Klain
travel.
would know that, seeing this
Yeah,
is his town,
yeah.
and we don't have a clue.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why I gave it to Morstead and Klain with advantage. You would
I
know,
That makes sense.
Makes
Good.
sense.
easily pay for services to identify something.
You know,
Is anything open?
I know a guy.
There are
Also-
shops open. Yes.
Also, we didn't get it illegally, so it's not like it's like a thing we're trying to hide.
Yeah.
They openly gave
Yeah.
it to us.
And we're paying for a service, so.
to save you from going the whole way to the plane of air for a first level spell.
Right.
Well, we could have asked about other
You
things
can
while
still
there,
go
but
if you want to, but I'm just.
I mean, they have the guild there. We could ask somebody at the guild.
No.
Yeah.
We could also just
Well.
pay for it because I think we have money.
Yes.
Says the
Yeah.
guy with
I
like
have money.
10,000
We're fine.
gold.
Hey, I'm under 10k at this point.
Finally.
I've been buying
Shocking.
potions.
I'm
Still at
with
777.
Klain and Morstead. I'm not even gonna make it a check. You guys can find a shop for 20 gold pieces. You can pay for somebody to identify
Great.
the spell or the
Perfect.
book for you. I will. As long as someone expends the gold, I will tell you what the book does.
I can
Oh,
Let me
expend
see
the
my
gold.
goal.
okay.
I don't care. I could do it. Yeah.
Let's let
I
the
got
guy with
plenty
all
gold,
the
it's
money
fine.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 3,000 monies. I have some.
So do I, but he has almost
I'm
10.
I'm down to 9.25k.
All right.
Damn.
As you bring it over to a shop merchant, he places his hand on it, casting the spell, and he will. There's been a few of these today. Yes, let me just see if you have the full or which version they've given your party. I see. All right. For your knowledge, this book is magically charged. Its pages are filled with descriptions and illustrations for various combat techniques. Strange they give this after a mental test. I don't quite understand, but I suppose it is the reading that pertains to it. Upon finishing reading this book, you will be able to select a style to focus on throughout your readings and the chapters of it. Your choices will be as follows. You will have the ability to select Crushing Blows. When you score a critical using a melee weapon with the heavy property, the target takes extra bludgeoning damage equal to 5 plus your ability score modifier that is used for the attack, and all gets more broken.
Actually, no. I don't
It's
use
not
a heavy
heavy,
weapon anymore.
right?
Yeah.
Right? Net Mastery. When you throw a net, its normal and long range are doubled. In addition, the first time that a creature attempts to escape from a net you threw, the DC is equal to 8 plus proficiency plus strength or dex. So essentially making it like a spell save DC for a net.
Is this Griffins?
Yes. I will share this with you in a moment, because one of them is removed because you failed one of the tests.
Makes
Sorry.
sense.
Personally, I'm glad you failed one of them because it's an increased crit range.
Oh,
Moving on.
yeah, I saw that.
Dang.
I
Dude,
saw that.
I could have had such a high
Oh.
crit range. It's already stupid.
I'm
I
so
could have made it
sorry,
worse.
guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't
No,
roll.
it's fine.
It specifically says 19 or 20 though, so I don't think it would make yours
Yeah.
higher, right?
Oh, dang it. Oh, mine's 8.
Quick shot. You gain a special reach with ranged weapons called a firing reach. Its number of feet equal to 5 plus your normal reach. While wielding a ranged weapon, other creatures provoke AOs when you move out of your firing range, essentially giving ranged attacks a reach or a attack of opportunity. Ready to Bulwark. You gain a +2 AC against opportunity attacks while holding a shield. And finally, Versatile Expert. When you're using a weapon that has the versatile property, you can use the two-handed damage die instead while still holding it with one hand. Now we'll go ahead and share this in the
I can
player's
dual wield axes now.
journals. No, that's not how that works.
I know.
That would
You're welcome.
work with my new katana.
Yep. So this would essentially allow you to, like the katana, which is a long sword, one-handed functions as a D8, two-handed functions as a D10. It would allow you to use the D10 damage die while still wielding it in one hand.
Nice.
Pretty neat, I think.
And yeah.
This really only works for Klain.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
two
pretty much.
options here, and both of them apply to me.
Well, technically speaking, Ready Bulwark works for me too, because
I
I wield a
have a
buckler.
bramble buckler.
Oh, you
I
do.
could
Sorry.
use ready
Yeah.
bulwark.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah,
I didn't-
technically, Yeah, she got the buckler a while ago.
Yeah, she got the buckler
Oh,
that
yeah.
that you want for Harrigan and Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It like it like the way I have it, it like wraps around your arm and doesn't
Yep.
take up your hand.
Yeah, I think it's dumb because they're supposed to be able to attach to a arm and wield a weapon.
Yeah.
Still. That's
I
why
like
they're
it. It's cool,
bucklers.
and I like the addition of if a PC has shield proficiency, I like bringing bucklers over from Pathfinder personally.
I think it makes sense. That's the whole
think so,
intention of a
too.
buckler.
It's just a +1.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like it's not crazy.
Yeah.
No, the only reason
Mhm.
mine's +2 is because it was a +1.
Yeah. Nash, you were gonna say?
Oh, I'm just saying that this would probably still be best in the hands of one of our melee.
Honestly, I think Klain with his katana.
Plain.
to be
I
honest.
couldn't make use of any of that.
Yeah. I am so sorry.
I don't
failed
use a
the
versatile
one thing,
weapon.
guys. Man, if we could have
Relax.
given it the extended
Yeah, no
crit
worries.
range to like Klain, that would have been
I'd have given it to
That
Niall.
would have been pretty good. Yeah,
Just
Niall
make
would've been
Niall the
good.
barbarian with
Yeah.
this ridiculous
Smash
crit.
more.
Crit
Doesn't
even
he
more
have
And
often.
he
Have the
attacks
crit?
more often.
So
No, I have 20, but the red
Oh, I
aura
thought you
allows me to make it to
Yes.
a 19.
Oh, so you wouldn't have to use your aura.
Correct.
and the red aura would not
Decay.
stack. I would say it would not stack with the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of saying that if
But
I
it would
mean,
save
it's a
decay.
it's a moot point right now because
It would
Yeah.
save decay, but you could
Yeah.
if you gave it to like Klain, then Klain would
have
a crit
it,
range, and
Yeah.
Neil
But it's a-
could have it.
That
but
would
it's
be
a moot
cool.
point because I didn't succeed at all of
Yeah.
them, so it doesn't
It-
matter.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
needed flying
Um,
colors to get the extended crit range for somebody.
The
Yeah.
roles were just not they were not in my favor.
It
They were in the
was-
favor of the story. It made sense with the character so much, but
Mm,
god damn
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The dice knew that it needed to happen.
The dice knew it needed to happen, and god, I'm so mad at it, but
Meant
it
to
makes
be.
so much sense. Anyways.
Crushing
um,
blows would be kind of insane, but I don't use bludgeoning or heavy weapon.
Yeah, it does have
don't
to
think-
be.
I don't think it means it
With a melee weapon
needs
that
to
has
be
heavy
bludgeoning.
property.
It just needs to be
It
heavy.
specifically
Yeah.
says bludgeoning.
Yeah, but
No.
the damage is just bludgeoning. That's the
It
type of
takes
just
damage it
adds
adds
bludgeoning.
on.
Oh, just
It
extra
just
bludgeoning.
has to
Okay.
have the heavy
That makes sense.
property.
Yeah.
Correct. The only thing that's
Okay.
required of it is it's a heavy weapon, which only would apply to your previous weapon.
Yeah,
No.
I sold that for all the money. Yeah,
Yeah.
All the
Gotcha.
monies.
So, guys,
that's how I got all the money.
if you don't mind, I would kind of like that book. And, nets are pretty cool.
You're gonna get a sarcastic look from Nash about the nets.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's funny.
If it's all right, I would like that book, though. Versatile expert sounds.
Well,
Pretty
I was
useful.
thinking I was going to take up some heavy weaponry and just go for it and see, see
Oh,
what
I
happens.
mean,
but,
honestly, I think it would work very well for you,
A
D.
barbarian sorcerer. That would be
Who's
interesting.
D?
I
Let me sing the song of your death.
No, go ahead, Klain. That's all good. You can take it.
You mean a
Go ahead,
scald?
Klain.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, it's true.
I don't know what that
True.
is, though. Ayaki doesn't know what they're called. She just thinks barbarian
Yeah.
sorcerer.
Yeah.
A barbarian
Borster.
sorcerer.
Mm.
It could happen. I have a
a
sword.
barbarian.
All right. So Klain,
Barbarian.
you have
Still
that
have
book.
that sword.
This is heavy metal.
Yeah.
Klain,
Oh, my.
anytime
Can't
you
use it, but I
take
have it.
anytime you take to start reading the book, do me a favor and just keep track of how long you have read it until you hit 48 hours.
Gotcha. I'm making a new tracker here.
Once you hit 48 hours, you can add that ability to your character sheet.
Gotcha. Tome of Advanced Fighting Style. Tome.
I already have my fighting style, but I have yet to use it. Doesn't work on magic. It only works on melee. A sad day.
Remind me, was it 11:30 my time or your time that we needed to finish by?
My time.
So we got an hour 30.
CST.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys don't mind, I would like to take a short break here and grab a snack. My stomach is kind
Something
of
on the side here, so yeah, let's
Before
go for
we
it.
take our break,
Fuck my
I
dog.
request. Is there any like diamonds for sale?
There's usually diamonds for sale. It's a matter of how many. High or low?
Hi.
Currently, how much do you want?
There's all of them.
600.
How much you got?
What do you buy?
A
So
single,
2 diamonds, or
a single or a bunch of small ones. It matters.
I would like to get a large one and some small.
What? Okay, let me rephrase that. How much is the large diamond worth individually?
I'm looking for Revivify diamonds, sir.
I don't think
You're not looking for Raised Dead.
I'm not looking for Raised Dead.
It doesn't
I can't
matter.
use
Then.
Raised Dead.
Revivify
It doesn't matter.
Revivify can be any value between any amount of diamonds.
I know, that's why you're asking me like what size of diamond you want.
Well, I was asking
He
if
was
you
wondering
wanted
if you were
a
looking
raised
for
dead
a Raised
one.
Dead.
Yeah.
Diamond
I can't use Raised Dead. That's Cleric and Paladin only.
And wizard.
Okay. Wizard?
Yes.
Oh no, that makes
Necromancer.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, Necromancer.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
that makes sense there.
that's why I specified Revivify. I mean,
Well, I didn't.
if you
I
would
didn't
allow me to have
know.
9th level spells, I could have that kind of diamond. But no.
9th level spells would be nice.
Oh, wouldn't that
9th
be
level
something?
spells would be yes. You can find you can find 600 worth of small diamonds.
Can we make it 700 actually?
Roll
Having a bargain. Bartering.
I'm rounding up
What
on the
if you just
55 to
add more
60 for
diamonds?
600. No.
Okay, I'll buy them all. Take it
Okay.
all.
I was adding a 0 to the D100 roll.
Gotcha.
Wow.
All right. So I bought 600 more of diamond. I had enough for 1 Revivify left, guys. I needed a few more. We're good.
Fair.
Okay. Any other quick potion addict or anything else as you pass through?
Mm-mm.
Neil kind of just itches a little bit.
I'm grabbing by the collar. You don't need it. You don't need it.
We just got some
Potions! Get your
potions here! Don't
I would actually like to buy a couple
Don't
potions
listen to
because
them. It's okay.
I have
Yeah.
1 potion and that's it.
You want to know what? Yeah, what potions do they have?
I've got.
I have a singular greater healing potion and that is
This
the
one-
only potion I have
this 1
left.
Oh, I
second
do too,
before a break
actually.
has turned
Yeah,
into
same.
a few minutes. I'm sorry.
I've got 1 greater heal potion. That's
Their
all I
What do
stock
you
is
got?
rather low today. They only have the smaller and graders at the shops you're around at the moment.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, they
look,
have
Neil. It's Potions
Diet
Anonymous.
potion.
You
It's
should go see
Supremes or
them.
go home.
PAs.
Yeah.
I hear after 3 months they give you a coin.
Can I use that to buy more potions?
No. No.
Dang. I already have 3 Supremes in my jacket, so I mean,
I think you're
Alright.
good, man.
I know.
All right,
Alright,
let's take a quick break.
let's
I
take
need
our bio.
I need a snack.
Yeah,
guys have identified. Potions Anonymous is keeping their eye on y'all. Where is the party going?
Wait, did you say something about potions?
No, continue.
Okay. Sorry.
So
Potions
we have our book
Anonymous.
identified. Do we want to go to
Never
the
heard of
fire
him.
plane to ask some questions, or do we want to leave that for a different day?
Well, it wouldn't hurt necessarily to. We are going to have our day tied up tomorrow. Go potentially investigate the fire plane. I do still want to go by the Merchants Guild, see if there's anything new that either we can use or that we want to keep out of the hands of other people. For our own sake. So I wouldn't mind doing that either. I mean, at this point, my bag of holding is full of things that we don't want other people to touch.
If you guys head to the Merchants Guild, I think I'm going to stop by the inn and just stick around in the room.
I will
Oh.
join.
I was gonna say, we shouldn't have just one person do that.
I will join him. I don't believe I should be walking around right now.
Ayaki, this will be a good test to see how far we can communicate.
Have you told the group about this communication yet?
Nope, not till just then.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
We
what?
didn't say
Pardon?
anything. Oh,
Pardon?
you know. Talk to each
Ayaki wasn't
other.
gonna tell him because she didn't know what you did. She just knew you
Talk-
pulled the card and it did something.
I mean, you're talking to
my-
each other right now.
Klain.
Did
Yeah.
you learn some new sending spell or something that you can do?
No, I can't cast sending.
I thought so. I thought that you could not do that thing.
I believe that was the split.
Ayaki is just
Ahem.
not. She's waiting to see if Klain's gonna say anything. She's just kind of silent on this matter.
I can't in any good faith do anything but it wasn't an advantage.
No, you can't. What are you hiding, Klain?
We
You
just
know,
got
lying
done
to us is
talking
just as
about
lying to the
lying.
Archmage.
Uh,
Yes.
For now, don't worry about it. You will learn.
I'm worried about it.
Fine. And Nash will just walk towards the inn ahead of Klain.
All right, so is this the split? 4 of you merchant, 2 of you in?
Sure.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do the 4 of you who are going to the Merchants Guild first. What are you looking for?
I just want to see if there's any, like, what is here? Is there things that are going to be official? Are there things that we want to keep out of the hands of people that could be used against us to great effect?
Cool. So for the question that you're puttering around, the Vorpal sword has gone off the shelf.
I kind of figured that one.
Yeah.
That one we knew
boy.
was going to be gone anyway because somebody had already
Yeah.
ordered that and was going to pick it up. So we
Yeah.
already knew that was going
We
to be
gotta
happening.
keep regenerate on our lists, Morstead.
That's a bad one.
It's a bad one.
Okay. So as far as some other things they're selling, that's very
I know it's really vague. It's just kind of a general.
vague. Give me, because they have some of the more unique items here. Give me I kind of want to do a straight dice, not a skill check here. Give me a D30 and I'll see if anything sticks out to you. No, give me perception. No, okay. Give me also a perception.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't even
So
have
I'll
to
give
use my ability.
Come on.
I'll give you that many. I will give you 3 things that stick out to you as you're browsing through.
Okay. Fair.
That is this. The first thing that sticks out to you, and I will say most of the things in here have descriptions with them, so that people don't have to always be like, "What does this do? What does this do? What does this do?"
That would be so annoying as a shopkeep.
Yeah. And there's a small amulet that has the fixture, like that would like a necklace. It has a small depiction of a blue-shaped phoenix that is clutching a blue orb within its talons. A small leather cord that just kind of goes around it. As you pick it up to inspect it, you feel this like frigid aura as your hand like physically feels colder just from touching it. The description below it reads that the amulet of the cold fire phoenix, it grants you resistance to cold damage. In addition, when you are reduced to 0 hit points while wearing this necklace, but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. When you do, you gain 25 temp hit points, and if a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, that creature takes 25 cold damage. Once this property is used, it can't be used again for 3 days. So that is the first one that sticks out to you. Niall does not need another death save.
I mean, we could just keep stacking all these things on Niall, so he can go down like 6 times before he's finally dead.
Wait, what? He's just too angry to fucking die.
Technically, aren't you at that point now where you are too angry to die?
I cannot be forcibly taken out of my rage. Yeah, so like,
yeah, he's too angry.
You are quite
to die.
literally too angry to die.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So
he hit him. I'm still angry. He hit him. I'm still angry. You hit him.
Still angry.
Maybe by the 3rd time he goes down.
Yeah, but with his con save.
Oni.
Oh wait.
Also,
Oni,
with his
and then I had
con,
something
like
else.
it's hard to kill him. He has to roll pretty low on him.
Outside of combat, one of the nicest guys in our party. Inside of combat,
a monster.
He has a calm rage.
The next thing that sticks out to you, you see these well-oiled bracers, these leather magical bracers. They have griffin's feathers on the ends and depictions of griffins on both of them. The description will read that it increases your move speed by 5 feet. In addition, while you wear these bracers, you can use the command word to vanish into a plume of sparks and feathers. Choose up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within 60 feet of you. Make a melee weapon attack against each target. You appear briefly next to each target as you make each attack. A target hit while using this effect takes 2d8 extra lightning damage on a hit, half as much on a miss. You can then teleport to an unoccupied square you can see within 5 feet. Or return to your original square that you started within. So you blip around attacking each target, and then finish at your last target, or reappear where you started.
Psst, ghost! That sounds so cool! Continue. I want it.
I know you do.
Also, let me I might have misspoken and made the ability sound slightly different. when you blip around and do this, it's not your weapon attack plus the 2d8. It is 2d8 on each target. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not a melee attack with additional. It's if you hit, you deal 2d8 to each target.
Fair.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Which is still pretty decent.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. It's not giving you 3 attacks.
Understood. I understand that.
So that one sticks out to you. And oh, interesting. There is one other one that sticks out to you. You see, it's another amulet. This like large, like almost square-shaped emerald inlaid in this like fine sterling silver that's been carved to look like vines over top of where the gem is inlaid.
Cool.
As you pick it up to inspect it, you feel a slight pulse with natural energy. And the description reads several things that the Amulet of Verdant Growth gives you. The first is it grants the wearer advantage on saving throws and effects that deal poison damage or disease damage, or an attempt to sicken or poison the creature in any means. Nature's Favor. Once per long rest, the creature can use an action to touch a plant or piece of vegetation. The plant rapidly grows or spreads, providing a temporary barrier of cover. This creates a dense area of difficult terrain, 10 foot, centered on the radius of the chosen plant. The area remains difficult terrain for 1 hour or until dismissed as a bonus action. Harmony of Elements. The creature's spellcasting ability for druid spells is considered to be 1 level higher when determining the DC and spell attack bonus. And then finally, Nature's Guidance. The creature can use its wild shape feature 1 additional time per short or long rest.
You're yelling at me as if I'm actually there, sir. I'm sitting here like, woo, this is cool, but I'm not there.
It does not require attunement by a druid, as there are other benefits. But it is much more beneficial for a druid.
Yeah.
How much do those 2 items cost?
Yeah, so how much are the last 2 for sure? Without bartering.
So, correct. So the Tempest and the Cold Fire.
To be fair, I already have the Tempest Cloak.
Yeah, you do. It would be thematic. So going from cheapest to most expensive, also all of these require attunement. The Tempest Griffin Bracers are a rare item, and their cost value is 6,000 gold pieces. Both of the Cold Fire Amulet and the Amulet of Verdant Growth are very rare quality. The Cold Fire Phoenix Amulet is 12,000, whereas the Amulet of Verdant Growth is 18,000.
Nyal was gonna maybe buy something for Nash to make her feel better, but I don't think I can afford that $18,000 amulet.
That's quite a bit there, yeah.
Will you take it for a 9K?
So those are the items that kind of stick out to you and your party as you guys are kind of perusing through the Merchant's Guild. If there's anything in particular you're looking for, I can make a roll.
Hmm. I gotta look through Griffin's saddlebag sometime more in depth.
There's so much stuff.
I know. There's a lot.
I don't even think there's a party. I don't think we have 18,000 combined.
No.
I don't think
I
we
mean,
do.
I've got
no. That'd be all of our monies.
9,250.
Probably
I've
on
got
the
just
edge
shy
of
of
it, if
3.
not more. I have 3,
Yeah.
so
I don't even have 1.
Yeah.
It could always be a later purchase after future rounds.
Yeah,
The
if it's still
Ring
there.
of the Arcane Berserker.
If it's still there. Ring of what?
Ring of the
Okay.
Arcane Berserker. I was just reading stuff out loud. Don't mind me.
Don't think anything there. Any swords?
You're gonna have to be way more specific than that.
Specifically?
There are swords.
Okay. Let me find.
Yep.
Give me a second
Here
to
we
find
go.
the one I had.
Mhm.
Let me find my
Okay.
bookmark. Mark.
Man, there's so many cool items. Do they have any like standout things to y'all?
God, that there's still
Potions. Do you got no?
your best bet is to Google image D&D 5e Griffin Saddlebag Barbarian.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I literally have it up here.
Okay. You can scroll through the Reddit, but there's so much at this point. And in order to
Oh,
get
there's
the,
a ton. On the
they
Reddit.
have a Patreon that gives you access to like a nice catalog system that you can search. But I don't pay for it, so
Yeah. Oh, that's small. Open. Big. I need big. I'm blind.
they come out with stuff like every few days, it feels. At least like once a week there's a new item in Griffin's. It's crazy. Meanwhile, you guys are deciding what to buy and you're perusing. Klain and Nash. Do you guys go right to your room? Do you hang out in the bar area? What are you two doing?
Oh, Nash is walking up to the room. She's not even talking. She's not talking to Klain currently.
Fair.
Okay. I'm gonna stop by the bar, order a couple of drinks, and once I get them, ask the bartender, hey, is it okay to bring these into the room?
Oh, yes, that's fine, please. Just make sure to bring your glasses back. We don't want any hoarders.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Of course,
And
of course.
I toss a couple of gold coins to him.
Toss a coin to your witcher and he is pleased.
Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty.
I no longer have 777. No.
No, not the lucky number.
Oh
Anyways.
my god.
So I will grab us. So the others aren't on the map. I just threw you in the corner for now. Doop. Get you guys. So where is Nash by the time Klain gets back to the room? Okay.
Yo.
Just sitting on the edge of the bed, petting Leona.
How is Nash?
Nash could be doing better, Leona.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry you're not doing well, but and Fleona just kind of squishes her body against yours and wraps like some of the tendrils like gently wrap around you as
How can you not feel better after that?
My heart.
as they are extremely empathic creatures that the moment you walked in the room she could tell, but
Well, that's why Nash didn't try hiding. She knows that Fleona knows.
Klain, you walk into the room with some booze.
Looking around, name.
Tokahana.
Thank you. Tokahana?
You don't see her.
That's concerning. Hey Nash, hey Fleona. And they start walking over. Actually, I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go. I brought a beer. You want one, Nash?
Leona, you're very kind.
That's it.
Just a warning, I might get a little loud.
Okay, that's fine.
Klain?
And she'll float over to the over to the other table and just kind of hang out near you guys.
Klain,
Yeah.
the mirror that I just looked into questioned me about whether or not I could trust you all. And at the beginning, when I first met you all, I didn't know what to expect from you. So I apologize if I held anything back then. But I don't understand why you're holding a secret now. Especially when I had just yelled at a mirror that was taking everything I have been thinking and weaponized it against me. I told
fair.
it, I yelled at it that I could trust you all. And yet you're holding something back, holding a secret that I don't understand why.
Okay. Well, please don't get too worked up about it. It's nothing major. To be honest, I pulled a card, and I was thinking about choosing you. I chose Ayaki. I don't know why. We have a telepathic link now, and well, we both kind of agreed it'd be fun to be able to pull a prank with that, but we haven't really gotten around to that yet. And if you don't mind, it'd be nice to keep that from the rest of the party just until we can get that pulled off.
He's not lying. We've
Sorry.
been talking about this in Discord.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Incredible.
I love that.
Yes.
This is actually canon.
Yeah. So, sorry that had an effect on you. I really didn't mean for that to happen. I let a word slip and
No, there's a reason why I said that the mirror won today.
Understandable, I can tell. I'm sorry that we put you through that. Here you go.
Oh, there's no way you all would have known, and if it had not been me up there, it would have been Morstead, and who knows what Morstead would have seen, heard, talked to.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh
Sky, the voice in the sky. I am not talking to you.
Yeah.
I was talking to myself, but a part of myself that I keep fighting every day.
Oh. Inner demon manifested.
Not sure if it's a demon, or rather just another part of me. Everyone has a different part of themselves, a part that they might try to reject. Though I didn't like what it was saying, some of what it said, it made sense to me.
Respectfully. Oh, continue.
There's so many people in my circle that are just leagues above me. And yet, here I am, trying to prove that I would be a good leader to them. Not only that, but whatever that Adari is, she seems to believe in me. DM. They seem to believe in me as well. And I just don't see it.
Well, respectfully, on the topic of a part of you harassing yourself, they might have a point. I don't know. But I think you're best off not listening to him. You're very capable. And as for the leader role, I might not understand perfectly, but I understand. I mean, we're in this whole situation because I'm basically running for office in this town. And it might not show, but I too have concerns about my capacity as a leader. Well, quite frankly, I'm childish. I can be very thoughtless. And, well, I can't help compare myself to what my father was. So I understand. The best we can do is, well, the best we can do. And I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I suppose you're right. And in that aspect, we are very similar.
Yeah.
Both have father figures we look up to, but unsure if we can really live up to them.
Yeah. And he kind of looks down on the shield.
If it means anything, Klain, I think your father would be proud of you.
I'm sure. It still doesn't feel real. He's gone, and I don't know. So much is happening, I haven't even had time to really process it yet.
I'm not sure how you handle grief, but it may can't come at you all at once, or it may never really hit you until you're looking down at a mug one day, and then suddenly it happens. But you're surrounded by a bunch of friends who care about you. Your mother is a very sweet woman.
Mm.
She will support you as well. And I'm sure your father is looking down on you right now, watching you. I'm not sure if he prayed to gods or whatever, but they seem to have a way of holding on to people.
It's true. But enough about me. This is... He kind of...
I'm not proud of the trial that I lost today.
Still think you did well. We can't all always be perfect.
I never thought of myself as perfect to begin with.
That's fair.
Quite frankly, I'm surprised I got out of that labyrinth as fast as I did. I remember when we were up against that book and I was stuck in there for the longest time.
Oh, it was awful. Yeah.
I was stuck in there for so long that I just decided to turn into a bear, and the second that it decided to no longer be a labyrinth, I would just swipe at it.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know what else to do in the situation.
That was a very stupid situation for me in general.
Why do you say that?
Oh, that damn book got in my head and made me crazy. And it showed me my burning rubble of a home, and well, I mean, it was just an all-around pain, even for the rest of the party to deal with, but I don't know.
Well, we all knew it was enchanted. That's why we tried to take certain precautions. Tried.
Yeah. Oh, maybe one of these days I'll wisen up and take some of the precautions you guys did.
I think if you started doing that, you would no longer be yourself.
You mean the charming, charismatic man that I am? Negative charisma.
Negative. Mm-hmm. Me too, buddy.
Yes, you are impulsive. But it is something charming about you. Sometimes people being too cautious. Sometimes being too cautious leads to missed opportunities. And sometimes it leads to a chimera wandering the streets of a city that we don't belong to.
He didn't wander. He appeared and then disappeared.
Yes. But
Yeah, it was a poor time to open the Pandora's box.
perhaps whenever we have the chance to get over to the plane of fire, let's avoid talking about that.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, by the way, when you came in here, did you happen? Why am I so bad with names?
Okahana.
Tokahana.
Why am I so bad with names? Did you happen to see Tokahana?
Did I see Tokahana when walking in?
Nope.
DM?
Oh God.
No, I didn't. She did say that she was going to try to observe in her own way, but in a safe distance.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could go look for her after everyone gets back. I don't want to stay separated for too long without everyone knowing where everyone is.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really communicate, but my hope is that they came and, picked us up once they're done shopping. Oh, that reminds me. Ayaki.
So, what is the distance on that?
I have
Like
no
60
idea.
feet?
Are you copying the Clash Tar thing basically for them?
No. It has a set thing.
Okay.
Let me pull up the holodeck of many things. Let's see.
Side note, do you know how
Level
funny it was?
15, it's 150 feet currently. It's 10 feet per level.
Oh.
She is out of
okay.
range.
Yeah.
Maybe make a note somewhere.
Yeah.
10 feet per level.
On it. What is that card
Makes
called
sense.
again?
I do have that on my sheet. I just
It
didn't read.
was
my notes too somewhere.
Reading card.
dedication. The 9 of arrows / 9 of swords. It depends what kind of tarot deck you're using, so they have both.
Source.
Just a side note, we're
Item.
still at the store, right?
I would just put
This is while you guys are shopping, so yes.
Okay.
I would, if you're
gonna
gonna use the card, I would say 9 of swords. But otherwise, the ability is called dedication.
Sorry, yeah, Rick.
Okay.
Not paying any attention.
Copy that.
I apologize. How's it going?
Paste
We're
that there. Dedication.
shopping episodes, so I'm sitting here looking at all the things.
Yeah, player picks an ally. In your case, you picked Ayaki. Player and ally now
I'm
have
so
communicate. Can now communicate telepathically at a range of 10 feet per
I'm
level,
such a bad
which in your case
Shimmer.
is 150 feet. So out of range.
Per level. Makes sense.
Also, my
Sorry
data
for all the
plan is
links I'm gonna
apparently
send you
still
DM.
broken, so I
You're fine.
apologize.
Speaking of our friends who are currently shopping.
Yeah, there you go.
How's it
Oh,
going?
I've seen these before. The Mistwalkers. Oh god, yeah, I can hardly imagine why you want these.
This isn't. I just randomly chose some stuff. The boots I actually chose
this
out.
Isn't, well, with your whole vibe, it goes
Right. He's just gonna ask. You could just randomly. That should be 5 total. I didn't do too much. I went down a rabbit hole.
Okay, so it's basically 4 times a day Misty Step on top of when you walk 30 feet. So essentially increasing your movement by 30 feet 3 times a day. Cool. Having it also giving you that functionality of teleporting and increased base.
Spell from the boots, also no action required.
Yeah, it's no action. Essentially, you move 30, you can free teleport 30, you increase your base speed by 10, and if it is foggy, you have a fly speed on the fog.
That's kind of cool.
It is a very rare item.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to even buy it. I'm just curious.
If they have it, it will be expensive.
Oh yeah.
This is your better bet. The Merchants Guild has higher chances for them to have like specific gear that you want. So
all the other ones I linked are just they should all be rare though. I think the Misty Steps were the only very rare.
Yes. The Ring of Perpetual Motion is a new one.
I saw that paralyzed, and I'm like, ooh, yes.
Yeah. It's also good. It prevents lethargy from the haste spell.
Yes.
Like lessens it by a lot. Okay, let's
kind of cool.
We'll start with the Mistwalkers, and we'll go down the list. So go ahead. Let me put this over to that tab. Okay,
Joey, I refuse.
Roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, roll 5. Okay, so roll me. We're gonna do D100s.
D100.
For the Mistwalkers, very rare. We're gonna say you want 70 or higher.
Okay, so here's the D100.
Okay. They have that. We're just gonna go through and see what they have and don't have first.
All right. What was the Rick doing?
What was the Ring of Perpetual Motion is
I feel so bad.
rare, but it is not attunement. So the cost, I'll have to consider that.
Oh wait, it wasn't attunement, bro.
Correct, it's not attunement.
That's pretty cool.
Go ahead and give me another D100. It's rare, so we're gonna say no. I was gonna say 60. Okay. Moving down, isn't this one just like flat health?
Yeah, more health for the barbarian.
Yeah, 10 max hit points and your health can't be reduced. Unless anything short of the wish spell.
Ring of Vitality. Honestly, I saw that too.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's kind of cool.
It's a nice it'd be a really good low level item to give the party.
That's what I was
gonna.
I thought
for Strahd.
Anyway, that's what I was gonna do because I could use 10 extra hit points.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of us 10 HP is quite a bit.
It's like
a tenth of my health.
I would love 10 HP on.
It's like certain enemies, vampires can reduce your max HP or something.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And it can't be reduced. Maximum can't re-reduce, which is cool.
Yeah. Anyways, that one honestly, 40% chance. Roll for the Ring of Vitality. That one's not that crazy. That one they have.
They have
and
two.
then what?
Just kidding.
What is?
Do they have two?
Do they have two? Roll me a D100. I need an 80 or higher.
Okay, sure.
No.
I guess that
wasn't. Well, someone already rolled. I'm not giving you two rolls.
Oh,
didn't make it anyways.
It was failed anyway, but it was close.
Ramp up ring. Let's see. It's non-attunement rare, so I have to consider that for price.
That's a pretty good one, Joey.
Yeah, non-attunement.
Yeah, anything non-attunement is
gonna be pricey.
Let's see. Oh my god, how is that not very rare?
The honor? Yeah.
Oh wait. Is it? Hold on. Gains 1 charge to combat. If you score a critical hit, it goes up to 3. Well, it has 3 charges.
It does require attunement. I lied to you.
Which one are you reading? Oh, you're reading that one.
It reduces your crit. Yeah, how is crit range reduction not very rare? Oh no, it is. Very
which
rare.
one are you reading?
It is very. Rainbow Ring is very rare.
Yeah, rare. Very rare. Yeah.
God. Okay.
That one's kind of busted.
Yeah, crit range increase. I want 85 or higher.
I was gonna say 90.
You only have a chance because of where you are. If you were in the normal
did we roll for the honor one?
Honor one.
The Ring of Honor.
Oh no, I didn't.
1, 2, 3.
I went over that one. Sorry. Ring of Honor. Looks like a crown. It's rare. When it has its 5th charge, you get... Each time you slay a creature, losing all of its rings. Okay, so it would start with 0, and anytime... yeah, how often do you go down? You can use a bonus action the next 24 hours to expend all 5 charges. When you do so, 1 minute. Okay. All right. Too bad. You have to kill 5 creatures, then use it, and it only lasts for a minute. That's not too crazy. And the bonuses are nice, but not overpowered. Nope. Yeah, we'll say another 60%, same as the last rare.
And boop.
Nice.
69. Nice.
So they do have that one.
So they have the boots.
Hold. Ghost, you sent me a smattering of things.
I sent you 4 things.
Okay. I am very familiar with Wind and Whirl. That's Pyzine's main weapon. Or no, sorry, Medea's main weapon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
It is a mainstay item of the core party. I'm also familiar with the feather blades, as I almost used those on a one-shot character, Admiral Blades. Okay. Honestly, the Admiral Blades aren't... They feel like a lower tier, very rare item. Roll me a D100, 75 or higher. Or Adrenal, sorry. Just off.
Close.
They don't have that. Wind and Whirl. I mean, it's dual weapon fighting. You can range attack with them. It's amazing. It's +1 and it has a neat ability for like an AoE effect. I'll say it's very rare. It's not like crazy strong. We'll say 7. We'll say 70%.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, what is this? Okay, the Mirror Light Edge. Yes, I have looked this over. It's been a while. This is like one of their like older items. Right. It's not too crazy. It's not even a +1. It's just the ability. 50%.
Ooh, can't do that one.
Oh, there's okay. The over 70.
88.
Yeah, there's your good roll. And then finally, you have Spellfire Bow. Let me guess. You use your intelligence.
Maybe.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's legendary.
Listen, but look at the stuff. Look at the stuff it does, though. It's not a great legendary.
Okay. All right. It's a +3. Okay.
If we could modify that. It doesn't have to be +3.
It draws its own arrows. That's commonplace with any magic bow, honestly. Every magic bow loves to be like, you don't need arrows.
It's nice.
Look, it's
if
nice.
You're attuned and you're proficient, you can use it as a spell casting focus. Convenient. +3 to ranged attack spells. Okay, so it also functions for that. In addition, when you cast a first level spell or higher that has a range of more than 5 feet, its range is increased. Okay, so you get like a modified lesser extend meta magic for free. Cool. 95%.
You know, it was worth a try. You weren't supposed to read that good into it. Come on.
You weren't
It's
supposed
a-
to
Are
read
you
it.
kidding?
Oh my god.
Come on.
What?
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Ghost, you do realize, even if he did have it, he was gonna price it at like
I don't
25,000.
freaking
50K.
care. Just the fact that they'd have it would have been sick.
I will say on a 94,
Come
they are getting one in within the next week, but they don't have it currently.
Okay.
I will,
Crazy.
I will
What's the
honor
price?
I will honor one under.
Oh. Oh.
What is the price on it?
I
though?
want. Yeah. Do they have a price for it yet?
A
lot.
Legendary item.
I mean, at that point, I should link that axe.
It's a
It's
plus
worth
plus 3 to hit and plus 3 to range spell attacks, which is extremely rare. There's no wonder it's legendary.
All right, fine. I'm linking
God.
this axe just for the heck of it.
You may as well. Hey,
I
I
am
went,
gonna-
which was a Hail Mary to see
No.
if it would work.
Keep in mind, you still have 2 rounds of tournament left, so there's a lot more income that's gonna come your way.
Uh-huh. And we actually have items we could sell too.
You
as
do
well.
have items you can sell. So keep that in mind when I tell you 75,000 gold.
You know, I wish I could say I didn't expect that, but I absolutely expected it would be stupidly expensive.
Can I
All
trade
right.
in my car?
Oh, no. Is this what I'm thinking of?
Did you?
Is
Yeah,
this...
it's a legendary.
Oh, is this?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see.
How the Holy Avenger.
Acts of essential inversion.
Nice, Joey. I
Holy Avenger,
appreciate it.
let's go.
I got you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. For a moment, I
Heck
thought this
yeah.
might have been Zivadona's weapon. It's not. Let's.
This
see.
one's kind of crazy.
That would have been really awkward.
It would have been funny. Because you recommended it. Okay, so let's look how this legendary weapon is broken. All right, it's a +2. All right, not too crazy. Except for that, it deals an additional D12. Okay, it's a D12 against
force
extra
to any
only-
celestial or fiend.
only against celestial or fiends. You get an extra D12 of force. Okay, that's kind of tame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not-
Feels like a paladin
because
weapon.
it's yeah,
Honestly.
kind of. Let's see, 5 charges back at dawn. You make an attack with this weapon. You can expend 2 charges. Okay. Or 1 if it's celestial or fiend. Okay, so there's going to be a theme. If it's celestial or fiend, it's going to be cheaper and
Yeah.
better. If it hits, you cast banishment. DC 17. 17 is really high for an item.
Yeah.
Magic items are usually like 14 to
For
15.
banishment.
14 to 16.
What save is it? Just out of curiosity.
Banishment is a
Bond?
whiz.
Wisdom
Might
save.
be Chris.
It might be charisma. It might be charisma. Now that you say
Look
that.
at
Yep.
this.
Yeah, I think it's charisma.
Banishment.
Charisma's a good one to roll
Banishment
against.
is on my
For some reason.
sorcerer's spell list. I don't have it memorized though.
This whole thing is
let's-
themed with celestial fiends, so
Yeah.
Charisma saving throw.
Banishment.
I'm
Yeah.
Yep. That's
let's
a good
see.
one to
Yeah.
use.
I mean,
It's only a 4th level spell.
maintain concentration. If you fail, but if you fail a con save made to maintain concentration on the spell, when you take damage, you can expend. Oh, you can expend a charge to instead succeed. Cool. You can just keep them banished and say "fuck you." Illusion.
Effective.
Let's see. Celestial Fiend, 1 charge, and another D12 of force. So that would be 2 D12 of force.
it's a lot of damage.
When you do, its essence is diluted until the end of the next turn for the duration. The target. Oh, they just lose all their resistances, immunities, and vulnerabilities.
Balance.
No save. Oh. Okay.
Only celestial
Inversion.
fiends, though.
Only celestial and fiends, but they just lose all.
This
Cool.
is really
True.
geared for like a Descent into Avernus type campaign.
Yeah.
Like,
This would be a perfect weapon for the level
Against
21
Strahd.
shot. Oh
no,
no,
it
he's
wouldn't work on
undead.
him. He's vampire. Vampires are undead.
Never mind then.
They're not
Yeah.
fiends.
This would be good for the level 21 shot into the plane of chaos. When you inversion, when you reduce a celestial or fiend to 0, you can expend 1 charge, have the target make a DC 17 charisma save. On a failed save, their sense of self is shattered. When you reduce a fiend to 0, why? If you're already reducing it to 0, but then the ability is like it drops to 1 hit point instead. Oh, I see the point. Okay, sorry. Instead of dying, it goes to 1 hit point. Its alignment is changed. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, and vice versa. So if it's chaotic evil, it becomes lawful good.
So you can change somebody to good. Well, if it's a celestial or a fiend.
If its alignment is true, neutral, unaligned, or if the target has legendary actions, it has no effect. Okay, so you can't do it on anything that's like a boss. That is extremely specific.
Yeah.
And feels like something in my mind that would be held within a different plane of existence for a specific event. But there's a chance. We'll say 95 again.
Why not?
No.
Yeah.
It'll be in the store in about 20 years.
Come back in 20 years.
It's probably in somebody's hands already that's
Ring of
going
Salt.
somewhere else.
It may be in the hands of some other people after a little while.
There's literally a ring of salt. That's funny.
Well, good thing none of us are fiends.
I was trying to find some for the healers, but I couldn't find anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked for a few healer things, but we have some of the best healer stuff. So
there's like a necklace, but like
Trust, we're good.
Not
Just
that much.
I have searched for healing buffs and given you, and also given you a homebrew thing to make Nash's better.
My shout out command's not working though, so
yeah,
I'm gonna
trust
do it
we're
this
fine.
way.
At least I am.
It's pretty cool.
I'm fine.
I think
do that.
with that,
It's not working.
we'll kind of cut here as you guys finish up your shopping.
Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. How's it
D,
going?
Morstead, do you guys have anything? You guys have been kind of quiet, just chilling.
Nah, just chilling.
We got our D&D.
I was looking at items,
shortly.
but I'm good.
I don't know what I would even need, so no.
All right.
We're doing shopping episode.
Quick question before next session so I can mentally prepare, but I don't have to mentally prepare if you decide on the spot, but I'm curious. Because I gave you components. Is Morstead thinking of any legend lores being given the ability to cast it twice?
How's it going? How was 14? Where are you at now? I'm curious.
I mean, there's
legend lore.
Yep. Person, place. Yeah, it can be a person. It can be a place.
Person, place, or object.
Yeah,
no, definitely.
The more you know about it, the more information you get.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are going to love Shadowbringers.
At least.
I can guarantee it.
There's an
Shadowbringers
obvious
is such a great
choice
expansion.
That's the obvious one.
It's too bad you don't know that other party. Anyways.
Too bad. But this would get us a lot
It
of
is
basics.
phenomenal expansion. I love it.
The legend lore only works for a person or place.
I'll have to tune in.
Person,
place,
place,
or thing.
Person.
I mean, I'm still tuning in anyway outside of that. I'm really going to tune in when you get to Shadowbringers.
There a noun?
Nouns are ideas.
I'm trying to get two of my
Place
friends
you're saying
here
is a noun.
through the
and
story
ideas.
right now.
Right?
Yeah.
What kind
And then
of
I've got a
idea are
couple
you
other friends we're trying to get through because we want to eventually be able to do
Well, I
some
was just
raids.
thinking about it.
And then game
text of the
stuff.
spell
I gotta get them
does
through
not
the
say
story
ideas.
first.
No,
So
it's
I'm
his
gonna say
person, place, or
no.
object.
Okay, well,
Oh,
never mind.
wait, no. What were you thinking? I want to know.
Well, I was just thinking, have we ever done a legend lore for the auras?
I would say the auras are now.
What do you think about that one, GM?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to
That's interesting.
eventually get to the point where we have
I'll
at least
remind you, I do
close
have
to a
my
full 8-man.
spell
So,
bullshit
Be able to
ability,
do
I will-
raids.
so-
Eventually, we want to get
I
into like
will give you
Savage
an
and
asterisk
Ultimate.
for if you
It's gonna
do
be
it
a
for
while before we get
auras.
to that point, with especially with the new players. But
I don't know.
eventually, we want to at least be able to get into the in-game raiding stuff
I would have to ask.
and just start doing some of
Ein,
those because
Who I don't know if he
they're looking
wants
forward to
to
playing
tell
some of the
me
in-game.
yet.
Okay. Well, let's just keep that as a
Special,
sort of maybe.
special guess the spirits
Special
by
guess.
Ein?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know, AJ, if you can go grab him real quick if he's awake. I do not know if you Legend Lord on auras
What was
how
that one?
much I would be able to give you of like the core of where auras derived from. I can give you everything to my knowledge
Yeah,
with the slight vagity that the
Yeah.
spell comes with.
Mhm.
But I want to put that asterisk on there because I don't know, I do not know the true origin of like
That might be just worth thinking about.
I know why it exists in that world, and I know a lot of things about it, and the cup's running over. It's a whole analogy. But I don't know
You don't know all the details.
everything.
Let's think about it. We don't have to do it.
I'll talk to Ein and see if how much of his what is aura notes he's willing to give me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or just have him
Um,
come in
also-
and guest speak,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
record
no,
it.
Genuinely,
Uh-huh.
it would be kind of cool to just randomly have a guest DM for a moment. If he is willing, obviously.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's Ein says it wouldn't work on aura. Okay.
Oh,
You know what?
okay.
Well,
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Aura.
You gotta go with the creator says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that-
that-
that's
that is fair.
completely
Alright.
fair.
Honor that.
Okay.
10-4.
Interesting though.
All
All
right.
right.
Message
Noted.
received.
It is what it is.
The
Create.
creator of aura says it will not work on
It
aura.
will not
Nope.
Damn.
I wasn't positive. It's good to have that confirmation.
Yep.
Thank you, Ein.
Damn.
I wasn't sure because aura is the way aura is described sometimes is linked to the soul in Black Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't sure if technically because aura is linked to the soul,
If it would count as a person.
if it could technically be counted as a person or persons.
It's a valid
So-
question.
It's very interesting to think about.
Mhm.
It's interesting. Well,
But I'm gonna default to Ein and
Yeah.
say
of course.
Yeah.
It will not.
Understandable.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was kind of a long
Fair.
shot anyway, and I knew that.
Yeah, no,
I-
it's very interesting.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
I have a question.
if you want to, Ein, you can and send it my way. It's very interesting. I'll update you midweek.
Okay, now that my
With a-
OBS is done
yes.
being dumb, I have a question.
Yes.
It might require a little bit of prep between now and next session, but Nash is going to attempt to commune with her Corey spirit.
Where's my tab for?
And she's gonna basically try to talk to it about today.
Okay.
And try to
okay.
gain insight in whatever way that the communication between of them would, how that would go. Do I need to make a roll? If so, I'm prepared.
That's an idea. Yeah, you could attempt to commune with your core spirit.
Mhm.
I will
If you want to wait
ask
for tomorrow, we can, but
I will ask for a roll, and it will
Okay.
help me if I see the roll tonight.
Okay. D30,
Since we're doing a double header. Yes. Go ahead and roll me a D30. Interesting.
Not bad.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
This is
That-
gonna be quite a talk.
That will occur. At what point?
Oh, it'll be before we go to bed.
Okay. Like as you guys are getting ready to wind down.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Because
we
there might
will-
still be some role play in between then, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I want to say something, but no, can't. Anyways,
You gotta wait.
Oh no, not for that. There's a different connection that can be made here, but I don't want to be the one to make it. Anyways, that is where we are going to wrap for tonight. We are doing a double header because people are available. So we will be picking this up tomorrow around 9 Eastern.
Should be good.
Looking for
That would be 8
confirmation.
CST. Can we do
8 p.m.
earlier?
CST, yeah.
Can anyone do
I
earlier
work
than
tomorrow, so
Okay.
no, 8 Central.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Party.
Sorry.
Yep, I figured work. So, all right. So we will pick up then. I am going to send my raid out. I will hang out and chat for a few minutes. But
I'm going to send my raid out as well.
yeah, I'm sending mine over to Nail. If anyone wants to join me,
I'll join you.
cool. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna get off so I can go to bed. Good night.
Have a good night, D.
Good
Thank
night.
I'm here.
I'll go
There
raid
she
Nail as
is.
well.
I want to look for the cat. There she is.
Here's my cat just sitting.